Start the rock.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're live. We're live.
Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Pharozena. Does everybody remember where we were last campaign?
Yeah.
Wow, why did your voice change, bro?
What do you mean, little girl? Why don't you go ahead and eat your little cake? Our friend here had joined us. Bruce switched characters over to Orcalis. These for me.
He's got his radio voice on.
Well, we are on the
Those
radio
are nice,
technically,
though.
so
I like those. So you crushed the mirror, Orcalis.
Right.
You crushed the mirror. The amalgamation came rising out of it. Will, just trying to look through his chest that he risked his life for, brought it back over to the party. Was rudely interrupted. Tyler rummaged through it while everybody was getting busy with the monster. He got a new friend with him. Also ate a mushroom. Tried to offer it to some other people. I remember.
I had
Thankfully-
trouble explailing that part, by the way.
Thankfully, Silas took the
The whole
mushroom
mushroom
off
thing?
of you.
Why?
Why was he getting mushrooms? Because he's collecting stuff for another person. Okay, so who's the other voice? Is it because of the mushrooms? No.
Well, but that did happen, and I believe we long rested finally.
Yes.
I know, right?
So
The long rested, they had to jump off a giant rock
And
after
yeah,
finding
Silas
stone.
said he could anticipate not dying for me.
yes, Silas is going to work on like a food that's gonna like counteract whatever
Poison that I just ingested.
poison. Yes, poison.
Listen, if it's anything but poison, I'm cool.
I mean, it depends on your definition of poison. You, my friend Marshall, had gathered a new material, a sooty basalt stone like the size of a baseball. Where is it?
It's a rock. It's
Where is
right.
it?
Oh, it's right here.
Dude, you
Is
okay?
it in your shield still?
Oh, no. I think Jason
Pulled
took
it out?
He pulled it out and.
No, you couldn't pull it out.
Yeah.
He had a failed check.
He doesn't have big
Alright,
enough
it's
strength.
just hanging out of my shield then.
Yeah, so you still got the rock in your shield, and it's got the little triangular insignia that's kind of like molded onto it. Orcalis, you and Ford had a thing. Ford was like, look, you either in or you out. The option is be left in the jungle alone, lost, or come with us. And I believe you decided to go with us and just work for your keep. Quotation marks. But whatever happens, happens, right?
Right.
I believe the scene we're gonna fade back into is Ford kind of mediating over the settlers, getting everybody as quickly ready to go as he can. The morning is still young.
So am I.
Yes, so are all of you. Before we get started, does anybody have anything they want to say?
I love you.
I love you too. It's okay, Jenny. Okay, but so yeah, we're gonna fade back into Ford and Silas. You got mushrooms. Good. You, Marshall. Can you guard him? Where's Jason?
What?
And as he says this, the man that was leaned back on his halberd, the party like in a complete just brazen unexpectedness, a lightning bolt, bam! Excuse me, bounds down onto him, and it hits right in the middle of everybody. And it's like when Ford turns around, startled by this, all that's left is the halberd stuck in the ground.
What the?
And Jason has vanished. He is not anywhere to be seen, and just a little bit of smoke rising up off of the halberd as this just unexpected lightning bolt strikes down. So would anybody like to? I need everybody to roll me a Constitution saving throw
You went
first
in
off.
You went in the bag of holding.
Would it be a dex saving throw?
You can do Dex, actually. Yeah, excuse
I mean,
me.
come on.
Let's do the great
Oh,
dice.
Dex.
Is it?
Yeah.
I might have advantage on it. Let's find out. Dear God, I hope
I
I
don't
do.
think you have advantage on Dex, my friend. I don't think you do.
Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened.
Did you say Constitution or Dexter?
Dex.
Damn.
So it's danger sense.
21.
Yeah, basically.
You can smell lightning pretty much, but I'll give it to you on this one. You got 21?
21.
You're okay.
19. Okay,
You got a 10?
significantly better.
You're okay. You kind of like you feel the impact boom into the ground.
Yes.
It kind of shakes you.
I will do everything I can to protect. Oh God.
Yeah, like you're in the middle of talking. Like, what'd you get? 10. Yes. Same thing as him. You're kind of actually, Tyler. Silver wouldn't handle this very well at this point. Not only in your mind is Skullmar freaking out. Oh my God! What was that?
Better.
But you're fucked up.
Oh yeah.
It
cool.
wasn't just a lightning bolt.
Oh, this
It is now this purple and blue mixing, flowing aura dissipating around the halberd. And it is just swirling and tripping you out. Skullmar, in the back of your mind, he's like, oh, what's going on? Is this something you do all the time, or is this, what is this?
Oh no, this is fairly new.
What'd you do? Is this from that thing?
I think this is from the shroom.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna be sick. You're just gonna you're gonna feel him throw up inside your brain.
Yeah, so like I would too.
Oh, so you feel like the
Literally,
mush inside of your brain and the noise. You're just like,
And it comes out actually.
you're just like,
Or Kalis goes, I guess whatever entity he followed decided to take his toll.
yeah, like pretty much nobody hears the voice in your head, but you're just like,
Yeah.
boom, lightning bolt, and you're just like, and you're just,
No, it's more like.
what was that? So yeah,
No damage, just can't. hold my
Exile Bear,
stomach.
what'd you get?
19.
19? So Exile Bear is just like, what would Exile Bear be doing? It doesn't really bother you.
Scratching himself.
Like, you hear this boom, and whatever you were doing, I would imagine you're just kind of like, go back to whatever.
Actually, no, I'm gonna. So, it hit next to where the weapon was, right? Now the weapon's just sticking in the ground, right?
Right. And keep in mind, this is like morning time.
All right,
Everybody's waking up.
All right, I'm gonna walk over, look around, look at the spot, pick up the weapon.
You're going to grab the weapon.
Yeah.
As soon as you grab the weapon, you're going to feel like teeth almost grip into your hand. And it hurts. You don't take any damage, but it hurts. Like a lot. I need you to roll me a dex saving throw.
Is that one I get an advantage on as well?
Yes, because
Okay.
danger sense. Because you're like touching this glowing
18.
18. So hopefully, I mean, would you let go if it hurts a lot? What would you do? You got a good roll, so.
I would let go initially.
So when you let go, it just like blinks out of existence. Boom. Almost. Roll me an intelligence check.
Do you even have intelligence? Okay.
A little bit.
1. Crit fail.
A little bit.
He's over there picking his nose while the lightning strikes.
No, he lets you like let go of it, and it disappears, and you're.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm just gonna consider that he was running away. I'm going pussy. I walked back to what I was doing.
Yeah, you feel your hand there's still a little bit of tingling, like it kind of went numb, but it's.
I just wiped it off on my kilt
Yeah,
thing.
it's going away.
I wipe it up with my leaves.
It could have been like the electricity inside of the thing. It could have been the fact that this is like a magical weapon that you've seen him pop in and out of existence. Maybe it's sealed to him or something. But when that happened, you didn't click. You were just like, no, I'm not doing that.
I considered him running away.
Yeah, that's pretty much. He just is gone. So, Orcalis, you got a 21. What would Orcalis be doing in the morning? I believe before we left, you were just eating breakfast, watching everybody getting ready, right?
Yep.
It's like you're just eating your food and then BAM!
I guess whatever entity he followed decided to take him. Hey, Ford,
Yeah? What?
I think we need to renegotiate my contract.
Oh yeah?
You're down another person.
Well, you know what? You didn't take the first offer, did you?
You never offered.
Okay. Well,
You said
just-
you said that I owed you, and I don't.
well. It would seem we're down a person. Like I said, you already got some gold. There will be more in store, I'm sure. Plus,
What are they getting paid?
$400 gold. You can roll an insight check with advantage.
Let me see what my insight is.
I like it, right?
Thank you.
They're nice.
They're like little shadowy blobs.
5.
With advantage?
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
rolled a 4 at once.
I only rolled a 3 for a performance check or for a charisma check. You beat that though.
Oh.
So for all intents and purposes, like the feeling you're getting when he's like, it's like doesn't seem too truthful. He's a goblin.
400's not good enough.
He's gonna look at you, Silver. He's gonna look at all of you. He's gonna be like, "Well, you did kill the thing, and we're down another guy.
It was pretty cool.
If you can assure me that the 3 of them will make it safe, then 600, and I can see about meeting you with Zephyrion."
You mean them 3 be safe?
No, the settlers.
Oh,
These
settlers.
3 are higher.
The settlers. Got it. And how much was that again?
600.
Okay.
Now, any loot that we get along the way,
Definitely.
that's between us.
Right.
Anything that happens, we got to be able to deal with it. These 3, and he looks back at Mary, Silas, and Chance, and they ain't doing much. Did I hear that?
I don't know. Mary made good breakfast.
Not you. He's referring to the settlers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like, I don't know. Mary made good breakfast.
Well, la-dee-da. Look at this. You pop out and the fucking Dragonborn goes in and you both like Mary. Well, you keep guard of her. She talks a lot. And he'll look at Mary. And Mary's like, What did I do? I made breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, you did. And he'll just go on.
Fret's not. Corbin's still here, and I just pat the side of the sack.
Marshall goes to Ford and violently like pat him on the back, like, "Oh, maybe someday you'll make breakfast for us too."
No. And like when you touch him, he's like,
And like I like roughly like shake his shoulder, like a good friend.
oh, duh. Oh my god. And you're like immensely strong. It was like an 18, right, for strength?
That's the shroom trip.
So you get this little goblin, you're just like, "Brr." So you see this all happen.
I see.
You see Jason
a
come
lot of
over and like,
wobbly and wibblies.
yes. And what you see when when Marshall comes over to pat Ford on the back is like when the hand comes down, it's in like stop motion.
What the?
And when it hits Ford just explodes into a bunch of little fireflies. The things around the fireflies, the light they give off, begins to go black. And you'll hear you'll hear the voice, but you don't see the picture. He's a bunch of fireflies now. And they've come together to make his shape. And they're just glowing and glowing. And what you'll hear the mass of fireflies say is, "All right, everybody, we gotta go." And you all hear this. Mary, Silas, and Chance start packing up. And for all intents and purposes, when Ford says this, would y'all leave with him? He's leading the way, of course.
Yeah.
What would you like to do when he says this? Is there any actions? Now, Silver, what the party sees is Silver just watching Ford intently, very hard. Like, Ford's kind of like, all right. And like when he said, okay, let's go, it's because he like looked at Silver and Silver's like, and he's like, all right, we gotta go. Like he's very uncomfortable. He's trying to get things rolling so that you guys can get the camp beat.
10
So what would
hot.
Exile Bear do? What about you, big man? This one's watching me weird.
That's because you exploded into a whole bunch of fireflies. Yes, so. Yes, exactly. Look at the flutters.
And so would you do anything?
Quit looking at him quizzically and just turn back to Ford slowly while he's over there clapping to himself.
Everybody
Ford
here-
looks normal to you.
Yeah, I'm like, just get one more look around the area.
Silas knows.
Well, I mean, okay,
Something not right about this place.
fair enough. I mean, yeah, but a lot's happened here.
So yeah, can I just, I guess, do one more perimeter check and just see if I can, now it's daylight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see if there's anything that might stick out.
Yeah, go ahead. We got a thing. We're coming to you.
And actually, I want to jump up on top of the rock when I do that.
So you're going to climb the rock?
No, I'm just going to jump up there.
It's 30 feet.
Feather fall thing.
You still have to roll me a strength check, definitely. You can do it with advantage because, like, you can grab onto the side and, like, boom.
It'll be strength or athletics?
They're both strength, I believe. But it depends
Yeah,
on, it's athletics to scale.
22.
Yeah. So you fucking like rocket yourself up there. I'm like, you're actually in the air like 5 feet above the rock right now. You're like descending. So like, roll me a perception check to look around.
Oh, and also before I do that, I want to call out Steady to also help me with the
Yeah.
survey. So
He like
Steady,
pops up
boom.
on your shoulder.
Yeah. And tell him, like, you know, if you see anything strange, let me know. I'll send him on his way, I guess. We didn't get a new inspiration thing, did we?
No, not yet.
Okay. What am I
He's dead.
Yeah, you're dead. I'm gonna say. Wait a second.
And
got
pull him out of the
shit
bag and
now.
hold him up. You'll see anything.
Actually, he's got the mask. So you might have another inspiration. No, he's dead.
If I put the mask on,
I'll have 4 eyes.
I ain't that fucking stupid.
Good idea.
Leatherface.
16.
16. So everything around you is just this nice verdant green. The black rock here is jet black, and this hill, just the foliage, the ferns seem to stretch down the side of it and run off into the tree line. The green sparkles are still there. They're emanating above everything. And more than anything, you see Steady. You've sent him out to go look a little bit higher and fly around. And as he reaches his maximum altitude, whoa, he gets struck.
There's no way.
His little spectral thing just by this giant Quetzalcoatlus just streams by, goes straight, just because Steady's about this big,
Yeah.
and a Quetzalcoatlus is about a 15-foot wingspan,
Oh, okay.
and they're about 10 feet tall. They're the biggest Pteranodon to ever live. They have a carry weight that will be comfortable for you.
I just out of gameplay used to be my girlfriend very hacked by naming it dinosaur.
Hey,
That's
how'd
actually
you know?
existed.
But a Quetz just comes out in this big, just black purple beak, snaps Steady, and phases right through him. And Steady like vaporizes and comes back together, and he's like, starts fucking coming to you, and like you obviously seen this. And so, like, all the other greenery, all the other shrubbery around that was so used to you is just overshadowed by this giant figure. And it just keeps going. It's fast. Like, it's big and it's fast. And it just strikes at him and keeps moving. Now,
Okay.
you've landed on the rock again. The verdant greens, there's the pathway down off the other side of the mountain with the hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than the two pathways, the one you came up and the one you could go down and lead into the woods, that's all there is. Swampy area.
Let me pull out the map that I got.
Okay.
I haven't actually looked at it yet.
The leather map?
Yeah, the one that was in the chest.
Yeah.
And I pull that out too.
So you pull it out and open up the map.
Yeah.
So what you see on the map. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So what we see on the map is this. That's what you see. Now, for what you would know, I need you to roll me an intelligence check.
3.
This is a giant hollowed out tree. That's all you know.
And that's a spider.
Keep in mind this wouldn't look exactly like this. What you would see would be a very poor rendering of a mound, a poorly drawn husk of a tree, and some pictures of spiders.
Okay, so I don't see a giant hollowed out tree anywhere around, do I?
No, not up on there. Like up on top of the rock, like the tree canopy is further away and 15 foot down, but it's still like stretching far. The only thing you can see sticking up are the mountains on each side of the valley and that big ass tree that the Quetzal is flying to. That's all you could see while you were up there.
Okay.
But for all intents and purposes, keep this.
Oh.
That's your map.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
used to say it all the time.
So, pretty much that's all you see on the map. And now that might be a little bit of a surprise to you while you're up there, but this,
That has nothing to do with the area that you're at.
yeah, for some odd reason, like, it's just with all this stuff.
Okay. So I guess I'll roll the map back up, and I don't see anything of interest, I guess, in the area, so I'm going to jump back down to where Ford's at.
Okay.
See anything good?
Nah, but I checked the
What was
map.
that big thing?
You don't want to know.
Probably not. I got snatched by something big. What were you saying though?
Yeah, the map I pulled out the chest. Don't look like it from the area.
There was a map in the chest.
Aye. And I take the map out and hand it to him.
He'll, like, take the map.
Huh.
Look like
Yeah,
it.
we're not going here.
Where it be?
And fuck all no. The place we're not going.
Where it be? I don't ask again.
Roll an intimidation check.
Where's my intimidation? It's somewhere on
You saw him jump up, and when he jumped up, he, like, went out of the atmosphere.
15.
He, like, yes, that's enough. So, like, you bear down, and, like, "Arrgh." He's like,
Everybody's disappearing on me.
yeah, but he, like, landed.
The whole party's gone.
Like, landed. Yeah, you just see the ground, like, rippling, and, like, Ford is still bees.
I set my half of
He's-
down.
But, so, you roll this intimidation check, and Ford, like, kind of cowers down. He's like,
Yeah. It's south. There's 3 giant trees that have been cut down and hollowed out. I know how to get there, but I don't want to go. Oh, that's all I know. I've never walked in there, but I saw it.
Why there be a map?
Why was the map in the chest? Why was it with gold?
Where did the chest come from?
The hole. You got the chest, not me.
You know where it would be. You know where it before then.
Hobart. More than likely. That was the chest they spoke about at the camp, I'm sure. Unless there's another one.
you'll see him, like, you see a pile of bee, or a pile of, like, glowing lights, bugs, just like, And so, like, that's what he says to you. And, like, as you're pondering on that, you have a last statement.
Yeah, I say, easy enough to find, and I pull out Hovar's journal.
Come back to that. Tyler.
Bees!
Silver,
Create water.
as I said, everything else started to slowly turn gray, slowly turn black. All the other pictures outside of the fireflies have faded away into incorporeal squiggles. And it's just flowing. You're on like a really nice trip. And in this pile of fireflies, it begins to morph. Molding into a ball, and then into the shape of a woman.
Uh-oh.
She's about 9 feet tall. The light has come off of the fireflies, and this black molding center has formed into a beautiful pale woman with a nice summer crown of sunflowers. And her cape and gown is all a nice flowing gold emanating bright light. She comes and, hello, dear.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Going to go find the adventurers.
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks like you found. And so for everybody else, you can't see this. Time is like kind of stopped for a second. So you found some adventurers.
Yes.
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 Well, you remember your quest?
Yes, to find the two adventurers.
Gilberto and Drazakis.
Correct.
Have you found any leeway?
This is why I'm trying to find the king.
Is
This
that also why you're eating mushrooms?
Well, the mushrooms? You
Yes.
can't blame me for eating mushrooms.
I cannot. They're tasty, but you know just as well as I that my creations, our creations, do things.
Well, yes. But that's part of the fun, isn't it?
I suppose. Can't say that when I was young I didn't do a few of the same things. And she like glances off, comes over to like see Marshall. Like Marshall's with Silas, right?
Yeah, as soon as Ford says, like, all right, let's get going, he's going to start helping everyone, like, pack
Get
up
ready.
camp. Yeah.
So like you're like frozen in time for what he sees. It's like this black fades away and the light off of it is like recolored everything, but it's in like gray still frame.
Okay.
It's like time stopped. And she like walks over to Marshall and him. She like runs her hand over Marshall's head. She's like, some people's lives are so frivolous. They just go through things and never actually see an end to their quest.
Yes. This is I've learned this recently. Death is about the only true release from all this.
Yes, there is that voice in your head that's been saying that. That's
So-
part of the reason I'm here too.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure Skullmar can hear me, even though he has no idea who I am. That man has been imprisoned by the lich you seek. And he's in your mind.
But if he is a prisoner of the Lich, then that means he is an enemy of the Lich.
He was put there to do the lich's bidding.
And that is not a good thing.
No, that is not. Now, do I expect you to have my clairvoyance on these matters?
Yes.
No, I do not. But for all intents and purposes, you have a subject of a Sirarat in your brain.
So how do we resolve this issue?
It is beyond my power right now. You would have to come back to the Fey world. Maybe if you can find another item. Maybe something. If you could find something to replace Skullmar. Maybe, or dispel him somehow. Maybe a cleric. But in this world, I'm afraid I cannot do any more for you. It wouldn't be right.
So this is talking to me,
Yeah.
right? And Skullmore's over here going, oh shy.
Yeah, Skullmar is like in the back of your mind, like, Holy shit, it's a god.
and here I am, like, having a nice conversation with her, and like, she's literally telling me, get him the fuck out, right? Cast him aside, right?
Yep.
And here I am, got willpower of like my own, right? Yeah, and he's going to be over here, like, tell me that it's not the greatest idea, right? Because, you know,
I mean, Skullmar is silent.
I could probably fight that then at this point. From this point forward, I could contest a willpower.
Are you talking to her?
Oh.
Or me?
You,
Talking to DM?
yeah.
So,
Why did
on
your
this, the chance,
Just because I felt like it.
the point to resist it,
Yeah.
you do not have to listen to anything Skullmar says.
Ah.
It just, the feeling, the flaw,
Yeah.
you get that feeling. That it's part of how you think inherently.
Gotcha.
So,
It's just indifference.
yes.
Gotcha.
Skullmar is just a voice, though.
Oh, okay.
Now,
So he can't willingly be like, hey, you got to kill that dude.
no, he can't take control of your brain.
Ah, okay, cool.
No.
Rock on.
But whatever else he can do,
But he was such a great guy. I mean, if you listen to his story, surely you know.
what is his story?
He said he was imprisoned. He was actually trying to do something, so he made a deal, and he was in prison, and he's been in prison for a while.
Wasn't there another prisoner?
True, and he's
She
free
comes
now.
over and she gestures over Orkalith. You trust him?
Well, I just met him.
Oh, and how long have you known Skullmar?
Exactly.
Huh.
Don't
Well,
argue with a god. It's a medical condition.
That's an actual mental condition.
Patients develop
For-
speech patterns
foreign language
that
syndrome.
are perceived as foreign accents that is different from their native accent without having acquired it. Yeah, okay.
Typical people that have head trauma.
Oh, gee, cool.
all I'm saying
Well, he did
is
get hit
you're
by
on a
train.
quest. You're going the right way. Forward, undoubtedly. For whatever reason, has come into contact with Ivani and the people you need to seek.
Right. Which is why I've acquired my position with him and trying to seek the king.
That is perfect.
Okay.
Let's just see to it that while you're doing this,
That I
a
don't-
very smart Lich Lord doesn't look through your eyes because you have a servant in his in your mind, and get a heads up on where your party's at and how they may be trying to foil.
Well, I doubt he ever knew until now.
Well,
When you
I
put
mean,
everything on pause.
this is a Sirak.
Good point.
You cannot kill a Lich. You cannot destroy one. And it is not easy to get them to get out of this world. So, just be safe, my love. I created you and brought you here for a reason. Show me this was the right one. She'll come and she'll touch you on the head. And as she touches you on the head, the white light just proliferates. The fireflies fade out of view. And as the bright white fades to color, you see Ford getting everybody ready, talking to Exile Bear about what Exile Bear just saw and the thing that happened overhead. You see Orkalith still chowing down on Mary's food. And you see Marshall with Silas getting everybody ready to go.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Are you going to say anything? Skullmar? Skullmar is like, oh my god! What was that? What? I promise I'm not working for him!
We have an issue. You think you can disconnect and maybe go to one of my companions?
That doesn't work like that.
Oh, well. We gotta figure something out.
Well, yeah, I don't have a body, so you gotta figure something out. But I'll be here to think, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen anything in 100 years. I'm not going anywhere until you get rid of me.
And we just got rid of the one guy that could do that. I think he did that on purpose.
No, never.
So,
Anybody got removed curse?
Yeah, the guy who got removed from the game.
Orkalith, you've
Where's Camp B?
noticed all this happening, the lightning bolt. few minutes ago, and Ford comes up
Like
and he's
a
like,
slap from your God telling you.
Are you done eating?
Wrong path, huh?
"Yep."
Good. Let's go.
And that's like he turns around.
Bitch.
Crazy.
And he walks over to you. By this time, all the camp's cleaned up, the fire's out. You've diligently worked with everybody, and he comes up to you.
Good, you've made a friend. It's nice of you to help everybody. Thank you.
Also, when Silver says we gotta figure something out, Marshall's gonna like heave like a just a sack of camp equipment to Silver to say, "Perfect,
Really?
perfect. You can help us getting into
Fuck.
the caravan."
No?
Not at all.
What?
You can roll me a strength check,
Okay.
but it's like negative what?
It's -4. A 10. So actually, I was
Yeah,
able
not
to
bad,
maintain,
not bad.
yes, maybe.
It's not that big. It's just
So,
like
like,
I just overhear him say like we gotta figure something out. I'm like, oh, perfect. You can help us.
It's about 30 pounds of camp equipment. So it would take
Well,
Uh,
he's
look,
definitely
That's everything I can to hold it.
he's
like
definitely
legit.
playing his
sticks on your
he's
back.
definitely playing his
45.
intelligence. So
45 pounds is my max.
So you got your stick on your back with a
No,
little bit of
actually, I
gold?
dropped the stick.
Oh, actually, you have the bag of holding
Yeah.
and the camp equipment.
The,
You're
the,
just like-
the pouch of holding. The what did you call it? Pocket of holding?
Which you might actually be able to put that stuff in there. Just
No, I don't want to hold the camp stuff. I'm going to pawn it off on somebody else.
If you put it in your bag of holding. Okay, never mind.
Fine.
No, damn it.
But
My bad. I should have told you that.
Marshall will go to Ford and say, oh, everyone's a friend, yeah?
I think so. Are we all friends?
We're all
Depends.
friends, right?
I have an extra.
I'm too busy going through Hobart's journal trying to see if there's a cross-reference point.
as long as you pay me.
Technically, I could say that. I could ask Ford.
What?
You'd be like, so Ford, just recently, just here, not too long ago, I've acquired a new companion, and
And he'll look around.
Companion.
yeah, and
See,
I'll
new
show him.
friends
I'll show
everywhere.
him the amulet, and I'll be like, I kind of find myself in a predicament that I need to be remedied of.
Really?
Yes.
What is that predicament? Your necklace?
Yes.
What's wrong with it?
It came with a companion. I need something to help me get rid of it.
And so he's gonna go up and he's gonna like grab at it. And like when he grabs at it,
I told you, Ford, we're already making friends.
If it wasn't for the friend quote,
Yadiel, I haven't touched it. Just see. I got a 20. I got an at 20.
okay.
The thing, not you. You're good. No. You're not dead. You're not dead. Come back in and
Coming
sit
back to
down.
building,
Play the
yeah,
game
yeah.
more.
Thanks, dude.
Well, it's funny you should say that. I rolled up a new character.
But he'll go up there and he'll grab it. When he grabs onto it, you'll see him like,
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is not good.
Yes.
It's cursed.
Yes.
You're cursed.
Yes.
Well, don't give that to anybody else. But I can't help you right now.
out of game. Ford doesn't have dispel magic or anything.
No. He's a bard. I didn't expect him to.
Right.
But he knows people.
He does knows people, and like
Can't be.
he
We've
like
never been to Camp B yet.
you haven't. We're about to get on the way.
Okay.
So he pulls it down.
Right now, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
But, hey, let's go.
Just so you know, there might be a ledge that's gonna know where we're at.
So like everybody hears that. Everybody hears that there's a lich that might know where you're at.
Oh!
So when Silver says this,
Hold on. Okay, actually, I know what a lich is. Okay.
when Silver says this, would anybody like to say anything? Got Ford is stopped, and he's like,
A lich? What is a lich?
Oh, a repetitive challenge.
A little guy that's undead that doesn't want to die. So he's like,
immortal.
and like you'll hear Skullbar in the back of your brain.
Don't tell him anything.
listen, you kind of got trumped. Sorry, kid.
Please don't tell him anything.
Enjoy the ride while you can.
Oh, fuck. We were good friends, though.
And it was fine. I agree.
You're just gonna get rid of me,
No.
a man in your brain, because some lady tells you something? You don't even know who she is.
Listen, you were legitimately peeing in your pants 2 seconds ago, so
I don't know what you're talking about.
exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So if we poke your eyes out,
That would hurt bad.
Yeah, don't let him do that. Then neither of us will be able
No,
to see.
no offense, but that hurts me, not just him.
You'll see Silver like that.
we
Not
heal
just
you
him.
when we get to where we're going.
And so Ford's
What
like,
if we open
yeah.
them up? Think something will come out?
Everybody, we're moving out.
and Ford goes and he grabs Mary and them and he like,
Come on, we're leaving.
and,
Don't
soon
eat the mushroom.
Everybody will
No.
follow.
Eat the mushrooms, they're fun.
Marshall will point to the bag, the pouch of holding, and say, "Why don't you just don't let him see anything?" He'll take the bag and like put it on Silver's head.
So like,
Wait a second.
Silver vanishes inside of the bag. Oh fuck!
I can hold my breath for, what is it, 10 minutes, I think is what it
You
is?
know,
Yeah, I haven't read this
So he
before.
can
It's,
tell, like,
it's got 10 minutes
he's-
worth of air inside of the
yeah.
bag of holding.
So,
Can he
like,
fit
probably
entirely
double
in the
20 minutes
bag?
for me?
All right, well I'll just take it out just so it's like head is the only thing that's covered.
Hold on. That's not what happens.
No.
All right,
So, like,
explain it,
How big
DM.
are you? You're 9 inches? He's 9 inches tall. So when you
You've
go
been
and you
9
set
inches
it
tall
over
the
his
whole
head,
time?
Yeah.
you go and you set it over his head, it just, and he's gone. And the bag hits the ground and
Not
Ford's like,
exactly the way it was supposed to all be hitting the fan, but
What in the fuck did you do?
and Silver's gone. And like Ford goes over and he picks up the
well,
bag.
now I know what a genie in a lamp feels like.
So Ford like grabs the
get
bag and he's
lost,
shaking
campaign,
it. And he's like, and so what you see is like there's a green hand that reaches in. It's like,
Can you hear me?
And the
Grab
best part
on!
is I can see it.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
fly up there and grab it.
All right,
So like Ford's like,
Oh my god, he's in there!
and he like pulls you out, and a full size human comes out.
That's a big bag. Wait.
He's like, he's holding you in like the air, and he's like,
it was
How did you
magic.
reach
Got
your
away.
arm that far in?
How did you go all the way in there? Why did you do that? How did you.
It's just a bag.
Can we just leave? I just want to get, like, before daylight runs out.
You've got an interesting group here.
You're telling me.
It's only been one day that we all know each other.
Oh my god. Don't do that. Please.
It's just a bag.
But
So
apparently it's a vacuum
I'm
bag.
still not going to drop the illusion because technically you guys are not supposed to know all that.
yeah, that now you guys can all roll an intelligence check on that to see what happened. But I mean, for the sake of it, you see this full size person go into the bag and then pop back out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Very-
I'm still. I'm
and
reading
now
the
that
journal, so-
I just heard Exile Bear say like if he sees you, that's bad. Don't let him see you.
now not only now at this point the Summer Queen has like literally just spoke to me directly. I am going to be like
Oh, your mushroom effect?
but very much
gone.
not trusting anybody still.
That's
Because she's
gone.
like, you done screwed up, kid. I'm gonna spank you on your bottom and send you on your way. Now be careful who you trust.
Now, when she touched you on the head, you're like the psychedelic effect did seem to leave.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, that still doesn't mean that means I'm still like, oh crap, I screwed up, you know.
Right. She did
Like-
talk to you, definitely.
So I should be very careful who I trust.
Right. Absolutely. That's
You could be the Lich King's dominion.
What?
Because she petted your hair first.
I don't even know what a lich. Who? What? My hair? I don't even know what a lich is.
Shows you he's paying attention during your session.
Dude, he was here.
What if you're a lich?
He didn't hear any of the conversation.
I
you
know,
had.
I know.
He just knows the word lich came out of your mouth. And
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you said the L word.
All right, let's go.
Now,
Tell
Yeah?
Sally.
what's in the journal?
and like, as he like says this,
Come here, what's in the journal?
he's like calling you up to the front of the pack.
Alright, did I see anything in the journal? Yeah, but I kept it.
Yeah, but
So like, other
we
than the
went
first,
through all the pages.
yeah, we did go through all the pages.
Yeah, but you said you've been. But you know, never mind. You on. No,
Huh?
that's metagaming.
Oh.
So like, yeah, you're going flipping through the journal just to see if you missed anything.
Oh, wait.
And like,
No?
there isn't, like Ford's like, and like at this point he's grabbed the group and we're walking. So getting on the way back on the same path that we came down to get to the rock, we're going up the path now to get back to where we turned.
Okay.
Same nice verdant green foliage that's kind of creating this pathway between the trees. It's not super big, but it's just high enough that the moss is kind of like 3 or 4 feet away from Exile Bear's hair and her head. He's bald. And you guys are just strolling through, listening to the sound of the forest, listening to the silence. Finally, as the first day in the valley has been big, and the party can kind of hear the muttering between Exile Bear and Ford. He's like,
What are you looking for in there?
Something I missed.
Well, Hobart's dead, though, right?
Aye, but how can we be sure that was his chest?
I don't think that was Hobart's chest. That belonged to whoever that thing in the picture was, I'm sure.
You don't either. Hey, do your trick and see if this has any of that magic on it.
The book?
Aye.
No. No magic. What are you trying to do, though? What are you looking for in there?
If you're dealing with undead and you got the magic feather in a book, you'd put secrets in the book only you know how to find. Dead.
he like stops and he thinks.
That's true. But Hobart, not a very smart man. Look at how he treated his men. I believe he may have just come into contact with this by chance. He got it from Bugbear Men, remember?
That was one of the things, like Hobart had secured the chest from a group of people instead of getting it from the place himself. For whatever reason, the chest you found sounds like that one. But you didn't actually find the chest that was at Hobart's. And like, Ford knows all this. So he's kind of trying to put the pieces together. And
That's good thinking. A quill and a book. But maybe it's just a hint. Maybe. I don't think Hobart's that smart, though. The man got himself killed, and the rest of his people turned into zombies. And me, I got abducted while I was with him.
And cursed.
No, that would be me.
and he like pulls his collar. He's like,
I'm not cursed. What do you mean?
so like at this point, outside of game, the person that was there during all that was Koran.
Oh,
So the party's memory of what exactly happened at the campfire.
Oh my
And so you'll
God.
see Ford look up at it. He's like,
I'm not cursed.
He's no curse.
Whatever that Dragonborn said, I swear, we got attacked by a Yuan-Ti carnival. Excuse me. Carnivore.
Did he say he had carnal relations?
like he
I
messes
rolled
up.
an insight for that, but that's cheating. He said that. All right.
And like he looks like he's being honest. And like I imagine that being you were so focused on getting the chest or like fighting the zombie giant at the time, I don't think you would,
I was raging.
yeah, like your focus. Koran would have really been the first-hand information, And
Where you go, Bruce?
So you open up your pouch and go, "Is this true, man?"
unfortunately,
Is that how it works?
right within the interrogation
Speak to
timing,
the dead.
the amalgamation came to be too. So the interrogation kind of got cut short as well. One, because you walked up. So you especially wouldn't really know what's going on with him.
Damn, role playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you love it?
Yeah, I know.
He like smiles at you.
Meta,
But
meta.
I'll tell you, on the way back, we might be able to go to that place you found.
The one
The
that
only-
you didn't want to visit.
The only thing is, I really don't like spiders. And there are 3 of these places. There are 3 giant tree stumps back to back to back. I don't do spiders, Exile Bear. These spiders can eat you alive.
I just start laughing at that.
The guys from Camp B, they tell stories of missions out into the jungles trying to relay and research. Wait till we get there. You can ask them.
I got words for them, but there's something to note there. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a map, would there?
True. True. What's even more curious is this map was in a chest. A buried chest.
Aye, with the weird triangles on it that everyone seems to be so fond of.
Has to do with the Devourer. This must be a trick.
Is the Devourer the Lich?
What lich? The lich. There's a lich. Everybody says lich. He's the only one that knows anything about a lich. He'll gesture back to Silver.
I bet
Aye, and he's the one who said the Lich.
Well,
That's me.
I really hope there's. Oh my god, it's like. You gotta. I really hope there's no such thing as a lich here. Because in the colleges, liches destroy their patrons. They're here to do a job. So if there's a lich in this world with dinosaurs, fucking giant birds, grave evil dragons that burst out of volcanoes, some type of fucking oracle that cursed me apparently.
What you mean you're cursed?
I didn't say I was cursed. I
You
said
just said you were cursed and made the hand gesture.
Listen. You said cursed. I'm just referring to that.
He'll like crooked smile at you.
Great. Now I got insight check, you bastard.
Go ahead.
Okay. 4 plus, fuck, I don't
So
got it.
smile
4.
back.
So I'm gonna tell you though, you've talked to him a lot today. Characteristically wise, you've been with him going on 2 days. You're still curious. His crooked smile and explanation is not enough to just make your brain at ease. Barbarian or not, you got a map, you've been through some shit, and he brought you here. All logicalness would, you'd be suspicious still. Definitely, I think.
Well, my logicness at this point is he's basically using me to the point that he can eventually sacrifice me and get away scot-milly free without having to pay me. So,
We'll
Cool.
have to wait and see. But that would be kind of cool.
Well, look, I'll tell you, if the lich comes up,
And he's gonna reach into his pocket, his bag. And out comes this glittering purple short sword, almost vibrating. You can kind of hear a hum going off it.
I'm not much of a sword wielder, but I was told this can keep us safe.
betcha it stings.
Yeah, probably.
But
Good one.
Hey,
But so at this time, you've all heard him. I need you, Marshall, to roll me a perception check.
I'm good at those. Oh,
Good.
oh.
Okay. No, the whole.
Oh,
Session.
you know what? Bro. I'm sorry.
45-minute videos of this language.
18.
18. So on an 18, you hear what sounds like footsteps. Big, thunderous footsteps. Almost so deep that they could be mistaken for all of the party's feet hitting the ground at the same time.
I look at the party.
Like you're watching the feet and everybody goes to step and you hear
They're not matching to the steps of the party.
they are matching. They're in a very close sound pool, right? But at the back of it, you hear like a deep fade off from that tone. Now, it's not anything directly in sight. Everything around you is still this nice verdant green. There's birds jumping up within the treetops. Chittering, chattering can be heard. The occasional off in the distance. But
It actually echoed.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to. If I try to look at the direction the sound comes from, is there just like trees? Just,
well, you see like the same type of giant monkey shapes way far away. Like, see that tower over there?
Mhm.
You see them like swinging through the sunlight that kind of goes through the trees.
That doesn't feel like what that sound is coming from, though.
Maybe one of them landed on a tree branch or something. But you definitely heard a noise that's got you a little bit looking around.
I'll just keep wary for now, but I won't.
So you like looked around for a
I'll pay
moment,
no
right?
mind. Yeah.
So like as you looked around, like Silas comes up and he's like, "Do you hear something?"
Ah!
Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. He's gonna reach out and he's gonna like touch you on the shoulder.
Oh,
It's okay.
Sorry.
You've been a bit jumpy this whole time.
Yeah. I've just been a little bit restless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't slept in a while, but
I can help with that. And he's gonna reach in and you'll hear some rustling inside of his bag as everybody's watching. Like not watching, but walking. Pulls out a little clear vial, maybe about 12 ounces. Drink this.
Do we have any cups?
This. How intelligent's your character?
-1.
Oh. This here, you out of game, you would not know what a placebo is.
$200.
Okay.
$200
But-
rocks.
What he looks, he pulls out this bottle. He's like, this here. This is placebo water.
Placebo water.
Yes, it will help you sleep.
But
Drink it.
we just woke up.
Right. It'll take some time for the effects to kick in. You'll want it to go through your system. But once it's in, you'll have a good, fresh sleep every night.
Every night?
I promise.
That's a long time.
It is.
Will it,
Just kidding.
will it make me sleepy right now? I mean, we have work to do.
Most likely not. You've got a full breakfast on your stomach, right? So, a bit of information. The way I do medicinal practices is with fungus. Fungus, when it's mulched up and boiled, you can't necessarily see it in the water. But I can assure you, this here,
Do this.
in like when he shakes it back and forth, it like kind of sludgily moves. Yeah, he's like, this here, take a sip of it at night. But it needs time to work through your system. It can give you a good night's sleep. Maybe not forever, of course. It's just modern medicine. But tonight, it's not like you're going to sleep much without it.
Marshall will hold his hand out to like take the.
It's like when it touches your hand, you'll hear like like a big roar off in the distance. I need you to roll me a performance check.
What?
Like that?
I'm good at that.
Yes, just like that, like a
16.
16. So it doesn't like you hear it and you're like not startled fully, but like you hear this noise off in the distance, and like Silas kind of turns and he's like,
What?
"Oh my!"
Did anybody else hear that?
Anybody else hear that? Roll perception check, everybody. Will, it's gonna be a disadvantage for you because you're talking to Ford.
The fort is loud and farty.
I am very loud.
11.
You did not hear the roar.
Whatever 14 plus whatever my perception is, actually, I think it's plus 7, so
You heard the roar.
yeah.
You heard it about as good as you did on there, just off in the distance.
Was the roar in the same direction as the footsteps?
You didn't know which direction the footsteps were coming. You just saw the monkey swinging through the trees. But the noise definitely sounded like it could be coming from that direction.
Whatever direction the roar came from.
Don't get us DMC.
Marshall is just gonna like where Silas is. He's gonna kind of
killed.
rotate to be between Silas and the roar. To kind of
Okay.
like
YouTube channel pulled down DMC.
suspiciously.
Oh,
Wow,
very nice of you.
This water is pretty loud.
Just give him 3 seconds.
Yes, that was the water, I hope. But that will keep whatever that was out of your dreams.
So there's tiny mushrooms in this water.
Who said that? Out of game, who said that?
Oh, I don't know. I think.
There-
Oh, never mind. All right.
So, no, you say that, and he looks at it, he's like, there's not mushrooms, there's particles. Tiny bits mushed up and mixed with it. You smell it, it smells a little fragrant. Not in like a bad way, not in like a girly perfume smell, but like an earth's fragrance. It's like, You drink it, down it, it's very refreshing. You feel like this intense cool, even though the vial you're holding is like warm to the touch, it's like this menthol cool just down your lungs and your stomach. You're like, that was tasty.
I'm in the mountains.
So this
Yeah.
is the placebo water?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's like, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Tonight you should sleep good, my friend. And thanks to Silver, show you his bag. I've got a good amount of mushrooms, one of which we can't eat. Oh, you want more?
One of which we can eat.
I'll make you more. How about this, though? It didn't seem like anybody was too interested to speak to me early on.
I'm getting nervous.
I've got hit twice and would like to not get hit anymore. You think you could, like, keep me close?
Screw you,
I am big.
Silas.
Can
I am
you
big man.
feel the love tonight?
Jeez, just
People
because
like
I
to
found a
hit-
friend inside my head.
People like to hit me. I don't know
You
if you'd
got
like
it.
to be close to me, but I can do
How many
that.
Disney movies can I reference here?
Well, I'll tell you, since the Dragonborn is gone,
snake in my boots.
there are
My
not
head.
too many friendly faces. But
He's coming.
maybe with more time, yes.
I'll brandish the shield, like probably. I'll be like, you could be front row. You could be row of seats.
I would like that, to watch you bash more monsters.
Yeah.
Wait.
Good,
Like,
good.
If
And
I'm
like,
cursed, how come he's not cursed?
because I'm the best.
But
But
that he's not.
I banged. I banged the shield, but does Silas notice the rock?
He does not notice the rock. Like, the rock actually coloristically goes with the color scheme.
You don't even notice
It's
your
like a
own
stone
rock.
white.
It's
Like
like
a
a
stone
rock.
white.
No, the rock is black.
you smell what
It's like right in the eye socket underneath the horn.
Oh, okay.
So it like kind of looks
Is
like
it burning the
looks like
shield?
an eye.
Yeah.
Like sizzling the shield a little bit? Is the rock cooking the shield?
No.
No? Can't smell what's cooking it, huh?
Orcalis,
It's a dated
what did you get on your perception check?
10.
10. You did not hear the roar. What you do hear is the two of them talking. You're walking with the party. You're kind of doing your own thing, I would imagine, right? Just, you're not really familiar with anybody. Kind of got a weird interaction with Ford. So, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how Orcalis would be feeling. Because while you're in your head thinking, Mary is walking up to you.
Must fight.
So, like, in the midst of, what would you be doing while you're walking? She's walking, approaching from the back. You don't know.
I'd be walking, just making sure there's nothing attacking us.
So roll me a perception check with advantage.
You're very human, with the exception of like the tusks and a little bit bigger, right?
Kind of sort of.
It's a little gray.
Well,
18.
18.
And you look pale.
And so,
Pasty.
almost kind of like a yawn, like a contagious thing. When Marshall and you hear Marshall and Silas in the back kind of get startled for a moment, and like when Marshall looks, he looks back. You kind of take a look around in your Gant. And you look around. And it's just still this very nice verdant green. This is kind of new to you, though. The last thing you remembered was a bustling city, and you were hunting for a man.
It was a big city.
You were sent on a quest into the city of Benzaria.
More like an inferno thing.
And so, I imagine being that was your last thoughts,
Okay.
that would kind of be the last memory you remembered before the mirror. You're going through, you found Zephyrion, he's like, look at this, and then poof, you're gone. And then you pop back out and you're with the party, and now you're walking down this pathway. And as like, you know, the realization of all this is coming, and you're looking around, you'll feel a tap on your back, on your sword, like ting, ting, ting.
Okay, I don't wear my swords on my
Oh,
back.
where are they at?
No.
On your side? Okay. So on like the center of your back, my bad. So come here, she'll like tap you on the back in the middle. So what was your name again?
Or Kalis.
Do you turn around or anything?
No, I just,
Just keep walking.
yeah.
And so like your pace is a little bit faster than hers. Like how tall are you?
6.
Yeah. So your pace is a little bit because she's only 5 foot. So she's like, hey, Mister. Or Kalis?
Yes.
More like hungry. Because you ate everything this morning, thank you. But I like to see
You
that.
gave
I
it
am a
to
good
me.
cook. No scraps is good scraps.
You gave it to me.
I did. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you like Mama's cooking. She says that.
My mother's dead.
That's very unfortunate. My mother is as well. How did yours die?
Giving birth to me.
Let's find a new topic real quick. She just kind of, you see, speaking of death, I need to kill some animals. No, that's not the right place to go with this. I'm married.
Hi.
Lovely. Well,
He's walking with his arms crossed. He's,
I assume so. He's just like, not even really forcefully like keeping his pace. He's just big steps.
Wow.
And she's like, well, I think we're all trying to be friends here, Mr. Orcalis. And that's very nice that your mother's died. Other people's mothers died too. Mine was eaten.
Did you had a mother?
Some people don't have mothers. But what are you? I lost my dragon friend and got replaced with you?
okay, I don't know nothing about your dragon friend.
What do you know?
I miss you,
saw
Mama.
a mirror,
And now you're
and
here.
I peered out of the mirror. And then the mirror became a blob, which
And now you're with us.
we took care of. Yes.
So real quick, outside of character, what would, like, your goal as Orcalis now is to find Zephyrion, right?
Well, if he does,
Yeah, but like, so
he goes right back to his mercenary attitude.
right now you're just doing the hired sword thing.
He's like gold,
Sell sword.
money,
Yep.
Okay, okay.
And
women.
And like I said, it's not. Yeah, he's going to look for pay,
Yeah,
but his thing is about challenge,
okay.
about challenges.
So he just, like, if people challenge him.
Yeah, yeah. If he gets confronted, he's going to confront back.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so a reaction.
Yeah,
Good,
you
good.
could say that.
Okay.
I mean, he's not stupid in his thoughts.
And so, as like this interaction between the two of you happens, Ford is kind of meandered his way over with you. and he's like heard the last few things, and he's walked up and he's just like,
well, Orcalis. I see you've met Mary.
Yes.
She's lovely, cooks great. She's also lead trapper, gonna develop some nice businesses and keep the people of this new city we're going to settle clothed. Bit of information on her. Tell me,
She likes them big.
it would appear that
Like a tree stump.
a few things have happened that were unexpected. Before you got here, oh God, before you got here, a horrific battle with this giant zombie, which I guess Exile Bear saved you from the chest that it was guarding. So, I'm not saying you owe him anything, but this is the situation that's happened for us. We're at a loss as well, but we are just doing a job.
like we're all walking along as he says this.
When we get back to the city, if we get back, I'm sure we will, but if.
Why, you plan on dying?
I don't plan on dying, but the last time I was here, I got abducted by a giant bird. That was fun. So, given that a giant zombie attacked us, one of our compatriots has died and has become part of this amalgamation you killed. Lots of crazy things are going on.
He only temporarily did.
You keep believing that.
I just flip you off in the distance while I'm just looking at the book.
This place is riddled with undead.
And like
See?
he goes to say,
Very good.
What was it like where you came from?
and like
He might
he
be
wants to
undead.
know a little bit about the past, where you were. So
I don't want for Princess Bride.
there isn't a lot you can give him, you know. At least right now, you, for the most part, just did your hired sword thing. You're just in the land, you know. You've got your swords. You don't really worry too much about the other business, right? And so that's what you explained to him, I imagine, right?
Actually, I wouldn't explain anything.
No.
No.
Okay.
So when he asked you, like, is there any information you can give me about where you came from, what you were doing, how did you meet Zephyria?
It was 200 years ago. Right? 200
Yeah.
years? Yeah, 200 years ago. Things have changed. So why do you want to know about the past?
Well, I guess mainly because that would mean Zephyrion's at least 200 years old.
And yeah, there's things that have lived that long.
That's
like
true.
Liches,
An elf.
elves.
He must be an elf. That would explain the blonde hair. Well,
Okay, that's just snorts and snickers at him.
I hate elves so much. Well, anyways, you're here, I'll pay you. But if they get hurt, or I get hurt, what would you do?
Hurt to hurt. Yep. That's what I'm being paid to do.
Okay? Good. Mary, leave him alone. Come on. You come over here with Chance.
It's like you'll see the party will kind of move on. You'll see Ford go and grab Chance and Mary, and they'll come up to you, Exile Bear, and like Ford comes up and he's like,
Hey, look, I understand, real lovely journal and all, but we're here.
Dun, 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 dun.
so like it was about a 2-hour walk. 8 in the morning was when you guys departed. 10 o'clock is when you guys arrived.
Can't be.
Can't be.
Noise.
Yay.
Is there people?
Please?
Yeah. Do we hear, see, smell, look, and all?
So
Don't taste anybody.
Smell?
from where we are,
They're all not dead.
Yeah, exactly.
can I have everybody's little minifigs?
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop,
Ah.
boop, 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 boop.
I made it.
Who needs the rubber ducky? You're the one. She makes a bet that lots of fun.
So,
That's stupid.
Oh my gosh, I hate when the fly gets on the mic. That's gonna kill some ears.
so like this is how everything's set up. The party are here with Ford
That's what the fly's doing. Microphone.
and
So that's what the fly does to the mic.
over here we have tents, white burlap
Is it
tents.
intense?
Is it intense?
Is the imagery intense?
It's not. It's not. It's not. I didn't get time to print out my map. Next time I will do that. So you come to Camp B, the refreshing sound of chitter chatter, teeth
people.
chattering. You can hear a loud voice, kind of, "Hey, hurry up! Get that over there!" Kind of directing and parlaying things. And what the
Parlay.
party sees is that the trees just seem to lean and create a dome. Like the tree canopy kind of crests up over this encampment. And a lot less light is coming through. Like, they picked this spot for a reason, more than likely. And Ford comes up and he turns around when you guys reach the entrance. He's like, "There it is. Thank fucking God we made it. This is Camp B." And yeah, as he does is, the little thing sees sheet. As he does is, these are going to be tents. Boop.
For all intents purposes.
All intended purposes, yes. These are going to be tents.
How intense.
I'm going to kill you all. One more bad pun.
You started it. You know how many times you said it at the beginning of this whole campaign?
I mean, you're playing with two dads and a
Look.
guy who's working nothing but pharmacist who have like 8 kids.
That's past tense.
Wow. Wow.
He started and he's going
Wow.
to finish it.
Call an ambulance.
The sad part is I'm laughing at it.
So, you come up to this camp, Marshall. When Ford says this, you look over
Listen intently.
and you see this military style layout. Small tents, couple young men gathered around them playing cards on some stumps. Couple larger congregated tents like up in the back, maybe where the planning and everything's happened. Some supply tents, what looks like a big mess hall. Oddly, a very familiar sight to you. And what we get is this still frame of Marshall. Party, like, doesn't, maybe they notice him, maybe they don't, but you're kind of entranced upon one guy. And it's this younger kid. Red hair, about 5'5", just running. And like, he gets within where you can see his face, running past one of the tents, doing his morning jog, and you go into this deep flashback. Just this intense grief showers over you, and you focus deeper and deeper in on his face. And what we get is the flashback of the boy Marshall was training. His name was Clarence. You remember the name Clarence come to mind, and this guy that's jogging, getting ready, reminds you of him. Reminds you of when he died. Reminds you of when you found him. Reminds you of the bond you tried to develop to teach him to be a leader. And then after you remember all those nice memories and nice moments, you kind of get a brief picture of the men you led once. And these other shadowed faces, about 10 of them, his sticks out now. And it's full in. It's a young, boisterous man with a smile on his face. Good build on him. Not too tall. And get this kind of picture of that, like a flashback picture.
Mm-hmm.
And then the image of the jaws just snapping his face off. Just taking his head off. Blood squirting everywhere, and the agony you felt.
So Marshall was probably like chit chattering like on the way to Camp B. So after this flashback, he'll just kind of like.
And the boy just keeps on
Yeah.
running. He notices you, and he just keeps on running. He doesn't stop to think about it.
He'll look over to like the helmet that's on the like his hip.
It's not there.
It's not there.
No,
Very nice.
it's behind you.
What the?
It's floating, and emanating out of it is this shadow-esque figure of Clarence. It's unmistakable. It's absolutely unmistakable. And he's there, and he's
I look over at everyone else to see if they're seeing what I'm seeing right now.
the whole party can see this figure form.
We're not unused to seeing your Echo Knight.
Right.
So
This
it's
is normal. The thing formed up off your side.
Yeah, we see your echo.
And we're
He
just
does.
we're kind of
Would anybody make a statement when they see this happening? The shadow appears on its own behind him?
you guys kind of see any danger around?
What that?
And so the Echo's not looking at any of them. He's just...
Prepare for combat. Something's coming.
I don't know.
What happened?
And when you hear him say what happened, things slow down. And Clarence
my God.
reaches out his hand and he touches you on your armor. He's like, it's okay. I'm still with you. We all are. And the thing clips back onto your side.
Before it does, I try to reach to try and grab him back and just don't go.
Roll me a performance check.
What?
What I got? You grab my junk.
So you go and you reach into this black ephemeral mist and just almost like sand in an hourglass slips through your fingers. And
Smudge all the sounds at the top of what sands in our lives.
I don't know what that was.
The days of our
Silas
lives.
is still next to you.
Sands through
Like
an
he's
hourglass.
turned around.
So too are the days
He's
of our
right
lives.
here,
Yeah.
He's turned around because all the commotion
Yeah.
and he heard Exile there. He's like, that's not my doing, I swear.
Took me a hot minute to get there.
I've never
That was my
seen
grandmother.
I've never seen him do that.
Who was that?
It's an interesting twist.
Who was that?
Uh,
That didn't look like a normal clone.
no, it didn't.
So, out of game,
Yeah.
Clarence is the boy. He was the lead in your pack. You were a militaristic tyrant, right?
Mhm.
Clarence was the young man you were raising to take your place when you passed. So imagine a brotherly love for him.
I stare at his boy is still there, just doing his jogs or whatever.
Yeah, he's jogged on around the camp. You can see him jogging on. He's still within vision though.
I try to just distract everyone else, just all right, where are we staying? Ha 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 ha.
And so,
Well, we gotta go make our presence known first. You guys think Hobart's bad?
Present tense.
When we getting paid?
When we get back, we only been here a day. I mean, shit, didn't you just get a bunch of gold? And amethyst? What?
You know the whole camp going. This is your gold.
I'd really like to see anybody take gold from us. I really, really would. I'm not with these fucks no more. I really, really would. These guys left me to die. The only reason we're here is because we gotta be. No better place to stop and restock, talk to people, know what's going on in the jungle,
Get things helped out.
just to see where we're at. Now, that map, you're about in the midway point on Sasa Valley. Like, you guys don't know exactly where you're at, but Ford does, of course. The river that he referred to a while back with the land bridge, you recall that's not too far away from Camp B. Because the course of action was Camp A, the rock, Camp B, land bridge. And then from the land bridge, you go to the other side and out of the valley. There is this camp in front of everybody. What would we all like to do?
Cleric.
Cleric? You want to go look for a cleric?
Totally.
Okay.
I just got yelled at by God.
So there's you did just get yelled at by God. There's 3 people over here crowding around a stump playing cards. The one gentleman that has jogged on around the camp, this is the jog path. And,
Conveniently also the border of the camp.
yes. There is, well, you guys don't know that they're in here, but you can see there's one man outside of here.
Oh, that's the whorehouse.
No, I'm thinking that's
These are all
probably
tents.
the leader. You know, the guard out front and then the 2 generals or whatever guys. Forget it.
I'm sorry, whore tent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, essentially. There's quite a few more people here. Some of them
look
are
like bad guys.
They're not.
He looks
Yo,
dead
look at that
bad.
dude.
I know, right? He's ready for action.
Yo.
This bitch is trying to kill somebody.
Like I said, these are all
There's your
these are
horror
the
tent.
minis for 3.5 that my ex gave me.
Yeah, these are awesome, dude. I'm not knocking.
No, what's stupid is all these things I think are worth $20+ now.
Oh wow!
I don't care.
break it.
Wow.
Just if you break them, I will not be able to replace them.
Wow. They came pre-painted.
Yeah,
That's
they're all
what
made.
makes
They
them
were
nice.
they were from Wizards of the Coast. I'm surprised they did it for a little bit for 4th edition, but then they said fuck this for 5th.
Well, they still have the painted figures out.
Not,
They're
but,
like 15
but
bucks
they're
a piece.
but they're not categorizing. Like if you look on the bottom, they all have names.
Oh shit.
Oh, they do.
They have names, catalog number, and what style they are. I think.
And
Feels
so
like I'm getting ready to go into battle.
Yeah,
Just setting
I
up the
got-
camp.
I got the same feeling.
just setting up the camp, man.
What are you guys talking about?
Just so you know, because you're listening, not seeing, he's literally using all the miniatures from the box, which are all the bad guys.
It's only like half. Get off there, fly.
Shoe fly at the bottom.
Yep. So, yeah. Keep in mind, objects inside of the card's borders cannot be seen.
That's why we see them.
Shut up. This here, this is a
metagaming.
fire. Yeah. So we're gonna start with silver and work our way around the table.
Ford, is there a cleric here? Is there somebody here that can help me?
I haven't been here in almost 6 months.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
And you'll hear Skullmar in the back of your mind go, "What do we need to find a cleric for, man?"
We don't.
Good. Now, I hear
I do.
some buzzing off to the right.
Cool.
You're just gonna go that way.
I want to go to the camp.
So you come forward. Hey,
Listen,
anything?
guy talking in my head is trumped by God, kind of pointing a finger at me.
Fair enough. So which path? So you got a path here, around it. Where are you gonna go?
Go to
You
the
can
biggest tent.
That's gonna be this one.
All right. Usually, well, yeah, probably the biggest tent is probably usually the one that has the most important people in it.
Which way you going though?
Doesn't matter. That way.
This way?
The other way.
It's all about the size
Right
of
here.
your tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I get stopped by somebody, I don't care.
Yeah, like you're walking up, and like these guys, they turn immediately. Halt!
Oh.
Anybody got a healer, cleric?
What is your name?
Silver. I came with Ford.
Board?
Yeah, it was an expedition. We come from town. King Abani sent us.
I don't care where you came from.
Good,
Come with
good.
us. And he's gonna reach out and try and grab you.
Okay, so he grabs the cloak,
What?
and I kind of go with him.
So he grabs onto the cloak. He doesn't really notice or say anything, and he like begins to pull, and like you can feel the cloak start to
Yeah,
drag.
I'll go.
So you'll float with him.
Yeah, I'll go with him. I'll walk with him.
And so like
As this happened, y'all see Silver walk off and like get grabbed, and Ford's like, "No, Silver, wait! Oh, we gotta go." Like he just comes over. He comes over. So like, does everybody want to follow?
I'll follow him.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, the settlers obviously pursue right along with him. I'm gonna take these off the table for now. So like, as you guys approach, the guard that stopped him like, "Ho! There's more!" And like, you'll see 1, 2, 3 more guards.
He said
appear.
we're gonna make a presence known. I'm just expediting.
Hey man, you're doing you.
Oh, you pulled a me.
So like, they peek around the corners when y'all kind of gather. You see them walk up, and Ford comes up and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on?"
I told them Ubani sent us. They didn't want to hear me.
Ubani sent us.
You told them what?
I told them that we were an expedition.
And we are. And he's gonna look up at the guard. And we are. Where is Johnson? And like, the guard looks down at the little goblin. A goblin. Wish to speak to our. What? No. No.
Yes, he wants to speak to your Johnson.
No. Now look at the giant with the party. No. So he looks at you and he stops. He's like, "You. What's your name?"
My name is, you better let go of my friend or you lose the arm.
That's a long name. What is your name?
I'm talking to you. And I step forward when he looks away to the other character.
You gonna try and intimidate him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, roll me an intimidation check.
Oh, fuck you, paper. Okay.
Can you re-roll that? It was clocked.
It was going to land on 20, then roll back to 2.
Dang.
It was bad.
Not the plot armor.
Can you roll that or not? Your call. No? Okay. 6.
So yeah, you go to intimidate him, and he's not as tall as you, but he's clad in like chainmail.
And he's also got friends all around him.
He does have 3 other guards with him. They're all armed. And like, you say this, and he's like, looks at you. "I'll have you know, there's a whole camp of armed guards here. You'd do wise to sit in your place, big one."
You've never fought a Goliath, are you, boy?
And like, the 3 other guards encroach. They're like, "You've never fought 17 guards at once, have you, big guy?"
Actually,
You raising your hand?
I have.
as have I, boy.
Well, everybody. Look who we got. And he turns around, he starts protruding. He's like, "Hey guys, come here." You hear footsteps. So, what you guys see is the party get encircled.
Let's do this.
People come out of their tents.
Very nice.
These guys quit playing cards. And this guard makes his way over here. At this point, let's make sure everybody's in the right order. So, this screen has to change.
You want me to make him scream like a little girl and run away?
So, here are us 9, right here. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guards have encircled you all. And they're muttering amongst one another. And the main guard that you were talking to has stopped on both of you. And he's got Silver in his hand. He points his spear out and he's like, "These 2 think they can deal with us. Who invited you to our camp?"
First and foremost, get your pointy stick out my face, boy.
You already ran your mouth a few times. If I have to call Johnson out here, things will not go good.
Keep your dick in
The
your
boss
pants.
already said.
Why don't you wear some pants?
We wanted to
Go
talk.
throw stones.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a stone is? Probably because your head's a rock.
Well, I got 1 stone and I pull out the maul.
Good idea to be armed.
Actually, I give you a choice. With or without.
Which way did you? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. So are you saying all this to him?
Yeah.
So he stopped and he's like,
With or without.
roll me an intimidation check.
Just two beefy men sweating it out and just full silence.
How tall is the canopy?
21.
Free canopy?
Yeah,
It's like 15, 20 feet up in the air.
that's not.
21.
21. So this time he's like, listen,
Think more like
just because you're big doesn't mean
Let's
anything.
go.
When we're done!
I hit him with the mole.
Okay, roll for an attack.
Oh, god damn it.
Flush your
14.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, roll for damage.
All right.
I'm gonna
We got a
slap.
big battle. That's
I'm gonna
about to
take
happen.
Silas by the shoulder and just like.
I am
Gonna back
going to hopefully do something to try to intimidate this crowd down. We need some thaumagory or whatever.
We need some-
What is the where you
Thermitary.
6.
Yeah.
6
Anybody?
damage.
Yeah.
Your maw hits him on the side, and he like you hit his arm. I imagine the one that's holding.
I broke the arm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
the arm like singles down. Like he goes to hit you.
Does he hit?
We're about to see.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, so sticks a spear right in your neck.
In the neck. Really? How about in the arm?
No, in the neck. He just took his arm off, essentially. If you're a guard, where are you gonna fucking hit somebody? You gonna kill him?
Center mass.
Right.
Center mass.
That is going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
And he like screams when you wail into him. Of course, because that hurt. Silver, your cloak is ripped off.
That was a good cloak.
And what we have sitting here is a 9-inch tall fairy.
No.
Well,
No, it doesn't work that way. You
How does
know
it
it.
work?
How does it work? It can't work that way. It's not cloak illusion.
the cloak, never mind.
The
I'm
cloak
thinking-
is an illusion.
Okay. So like the cloak comes off, what do they see?
I'm naked! No, I'm just kidding.
You see an old,
An old
saggy
man.
man.
I'm naked! Oh! How dare you? We traveler's clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's not naked.
So like, but your cloak comes off. It like
Yeah.
it gets taken off with his arm. And so yeah, you hit for 6, right?
Yeah.
Here's the
Okay.
interesting part. As soon as it hits the ground, it disappears.
Oh, so nobody else notices that though.
Just
His
saying.
arm
Yeah.
jellifies and like,
Because technically that's now gone and a part away, so that illusion would be gone.
it's like when it disconnects with you.
Yeah, I have no more magic.
Yeah. You don't actually take any damage or anything.
Oh, appreciate that. Thanks.
Will,
Thanks.
everybody, please roll for initiative.
Good lord. Let's do this.
It does not mean that.
8.
Oh, I hate rolls. We weren't supposed to start combat, you know that, right?
There are no rules to what you're supposed to do anywhere.
I noticed.
I guess I should have just tried the grapple then.
Oh, well, I'm about ready to just cause people to dance.
17.
$19.
You
No,
roll.
6.
You
Initiative?
don't have any modifiers?
That wasn't a
Eight.
modifier. I rolled a 4.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 9. Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot we up leveled, yeah.
Okay. I need that. I need that.
Listen, the DM should have to borrow
So-
dice.
Whoa.
You want to actually get some dice? I have dice.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't know where I put them.
He gets his first paycheck, right?
Yeah, it's coming, man. I
I'll
just
give
really
you
need to
I'll
go
give
over
you
to
dice. I
Chris's
bought a whole
house.
bunch of dice just for this reason.
I need to go over to Chris' house and get my stuff.
You should, but you're too scared.
Which one's Chris?
Scared
Yeah.
poopy pants. Chris is the one that wasn't Spider-Man. I mean, Fireman. Chris actually took the time and rolled up a character and developed, and it was actually going to be cool.
Didn't get pissed off because we made fun of his character.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hit him. His arm is undoubtedly not holding on to Silver anymore. But in rebuttal to this, he like stuck you. And after he sticks you, you'll hear him like scream out, "That's it! He took my arm off! Get him, boys!" And like, yeah, they all just roll. They all encroach further on you. And starting us off, Bruce. This has all happened. None of y'all's weapons are drawn other than exile bears. And
I'm glad I remember to do that.
and the party spears and swords out, encroaches further to just take care of these travelers that have come into the camp to cause trouble.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to swing at the guy that he just swung at with my longsword.
Okay, roll me attack.
And I'm going to do a superiority die on it too.
Okay.
22.
That's it.
Literally, I'm gonna summon.
And let's see. He needs to. Oh, hold on.
Ooh,
Press the wrong one.
I think I did some one of those. Like I usually went with the wolf pack. This one.
Yes, but this seems like a prime time to summon a giant elk
Let's see.
and call
So
forth
are
a
the
cloud.
He needs
Strike
to
lightning down
make
these guys.
a. Because I'm doing a
No.
menacing attack, he needs to make a wisdom save against the DC 14.
I rolled a 9.
He is afraid.
Okay, so you hit him, cleave into him. What's the damage?
And
I believe menacing attack they have to run as far away as they can, right?
Yep, hold on. It's a.
I think they just can't move closer. I think that's frightened condition. Unless a menacing attack specifies something.
You whisper.
Well, he's gonna run in fear because he's afraid.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He becomes afraid, so he runs in
Yeah.
fear. He has to expend
The-
all of his movement to run.
The frightened condition, they just can't move closer.
Or takes it
While they can see the source of the fear.
He will run.
Yeah, but like marauding attack, I believe specifically
Turn on
says he'll
them,
run.
pretty much, but for all
Let me
things,
see.
Menacing, I'm not sure. I'm sure it specifies
this
it,
sonnet whisper.
like what exactly they do.
They changed that.
I think they.
I never get
by the way.
that spell. Nice.
The frightened condition by itself, they just can't move closer though.
Hold for one turn.
How much do you deal?
It only works on one target.
14 points of damage total.
Oh,
Okay. So you lay into him.
And I'm gonna draw my other sword.
Well, my friend, the first guard falls. It's split in half, and spear
Well, I guess it don't matter with the fear.
falls out
dice.
of your neck. The men gasp, shocked by this rapid turn of events. And
Back down.
you say that to them?
Yeah.
They all look at you, and the one that was next to the guy that you just killed. So one falls, another steps forward and is like, "Men don't back down. You'll learn the hard way."
Oh, I love a challenge.
Like,
By the way, that's
so, Mom, what you doing?
We starting to
Not
score
next.
with this.
You've seen this
Yeah.
happen.
Challenge
One man has
accepted.
died. When he died, everybody was like,
Oh,
they weren't ready for that.
sheesh.
Sheesh.
I'm using my bonus action to operate the echo. It's gonna be coming up between Ford and the two, or like I guess all those people trying to crowd around him.
Yeah.
Are the settlers safe?
The settlers are in the middle of all y'all.
Fuck. These settlers are in trouble.
And like these guys are coming from the back here. There's 3 guys coming from here. 4 people, excuse me. There's essentially 3 packs of 4. Well, 1 pack of 3 now.
Are they like in the middle, like of all of us? Like we're herding around them. Like
So in terms of what happened, Silver and the guard were right here. he and Orcalis were right here, and you would be over here. Now the settlers would be somewhere in the middle, kind of huddled together now.
I see an opening.
Right here?
Like between the red and the black. I'm gonna try and put my hands on each of or put one hand on Mary and one hand on Silas.
Mhm.
And try to shove them backwards to try and get out of.
To bump into these guys.
No, to try and I guess bump through them.
To push through them.
To pass
Oh,
in between
okay,
and try to
okay.
go backwards.
Okay, to pull them out of danger.
Yeah.
So grab onto them. Just just roll me a strength check.
Yeah, because these poor people in the middle of all this. That's a 17.
17. So with a 17, you come on, friends. Which two do you grab?
Mary and Silas.
Mary and Silas. And they're like, oh, please.
I've never
And
seen
you
elk used in battle.
No, we have to go. Expressly.
sling them through.
Like I said,
As you do that forward, it's like,
I prefer.
wow, what about us?
I only have 2 hands.
You break through and take 2 of the settlers away with you.
I'm gonna move just a tiny bit. Move this right here. So that it goes between
Just
all,
so you-
all those people in
Just
forward.
so you know, in reference to the frightened, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
But it doesn't run.
No,
Okay, cool. Okay.
but he'll,
Yeah, he can't. He gets disadvantage and just doesn't want to do that.
and it doesn't mean that he can't attack. But he's still, if he's still in line of sight of
He's
me,
not gonna
let's
come
say
near
he
you.
swung at him or him,
He'd have disadvantage.
he would be at disadvantage.
Right, because he can still see you.
Right.
Okay. So, moving on from there, it is their turn. And so, these 3, noticing you literally just take out one guy's arm and then your buddy takes out one guy's life, just splits his head off and drops him, the gasp. The first guy, the red one here, we can't. He looks over at the other guys. We can't play around here. We've lost too many. Johnson! He just screams over to Johnson. And he, after he screams, he turns around and he goes to make a lunge at you.
At him?
That was a miss. Second guy goes up to attack. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 7 points of damage. Another person is going to stick you with a spear. Bitch. It's going to stick you in the stomach. Third guy's going to go for an attack. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 10 points of damage. You should known better than to walk into somebody's camp and start trouble, big man.
Down 20.
Goliaths are known for their ignorance, though.
Damn, this is gonna be fun.
Can you hold it around? You're down to 27?
Good.
Oh, I did that wrong. Hold on. I got my math wrong. It's 48. Okay.
Yeah.
So you heave your friends, sir. The 2 people out of the way. Chance and the goblin, they're just like,
I only have 2 hands. I'll come back.
it's fine. They're just left there.
Oh,
And
boy.
so they they all stick you. All of them had spears.
I believe Chance. It'll be fine.
They stick you. Silver. You've seen them all lunge over the top of you to attack him. They were trying to pull you and see where you what was going on with you, but when that all happened, they you kind of fell out of their radar.
Yeah.
They stuck their attacks right over the top of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, kind of.
In the distance, there is a scream of a nice little elk cord.
An elk? Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. And
That's
then
the
the
best
sound
I
of
can
hoofs.
Okay.
So I use my turn to cast and summon the elk. I'm going to summon him at least 20 foot away from them. And then I'm going to have him charge
Then charge of these 3?
Yep.
So roll me an attack.
All right. So, a D20 plus 6. That would be 14.
14? 14 is a hit.
Change your mind.
All right.
So explain to me the charge action they have to run. I believe
If an
it's
elk moves at least 20 feet straight
20
towards its target and it hits its target with a ram attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay, so what's the normal damage?
Target creature must succeed on a dice check of 14 strength or be knocked prone. The normal damage is 2d6.
That is a natural 1. You fling him into the air.
Yeah. So he's going to take 4d6 damage.
Okay, roll for damage.
All right. I'll roll it on this so it makes it easier.
So like as the elk comes up, and I rolled a nat 1 for this. As the elk comes up and charges him, like rears him and flings him high into the sky.
And then, let's see. Melee weapon. One prone creature. So I don't get 2 hits, I don't think. Nope. Giant elk understands Common, Elvish, and Sylvanian, but can't speak. Ooh. I issue all my commands in
Sylvan?
Sylvan. Melee weapon attack, reach. Yeah, okay, so now. If the target's prone, I can actually do a hooves. But it doesn't, it's not in the same round. It
No,
doesn't
I
reach
was going
that
to
way.
say, the gore and the stomp, it's not multi-attack.
Yeah,
You
alright.
do one or the other. Well, okay, so summoning the creature was the action.
Yep, and then I commanded it to charge, which is a free verbal action, so I will heal him with.
You have a bonus action to heal? Oh, you're
Yes, I do.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear.
Yummy.
I will use 3 of my
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
healing to give you 3d6.
wow.
Yeah,
Yo.
and then you get a natural plus 3 on top of that, so
temp health.
17 plus 3 is 20. Hit
You get
points.
temp health. Let me be clear.
Yes,
3 temp health
temp
points.
health points.
So for every die he expends, you get the dice that it heals you for, plus one additional temporary health
So you get
point.
17 regular hit points and then 3 temporary hit points.
So 20 health overall. So that's your turn, my friend?
That is my entire turn.
Okay. So, chattering emerges. People are frightened. You started us off, that's right. So now, it's Exile Bear's turn. The elk has charged in and gored one of the guys, knocking him to the ground. And
Was it the
rearing
one
its
that insulted
head.
Goliath?
Huh?
Was it the one that insulted Goliath?
It was not. The one that insulted the Goliath
He is
is
completely dead.
I killed him.
he's 5 foot back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
And then one stepped in his place.
Yes, one did step in his place.
That guy's prone if he's not dead.
Yes, you're right. How much did you hit him for?
What did I say?
So we got
I
one.
got it on
We
you.
got one right in front of you and one
So
right
hold
in
on,
front
I
of
can
me,
tell you.
gotcha.
15.
and one on the ground.
Wagwan. Since y'all ain't really a challenge for this, tell you what, I won't kill any of y'all,
Any more?
but you. And I point directly at the guy that insulted the Goliath. And then I am going to rage.
Okay, nice.
So after I say that, I just yell on top of my lungs. Let the
Nice.
hair all grow and everything. Then I'm going to charge him at the mall and try to cave his fucking head in.
So you run in. Roll for an attack. Are you recklessly attacking?
Yes, actually.
You have advantage. So do they.
That's all right.
That's 12.
That's a miss. Damn. And he just as it comes to it, he leans back. Johnson will make easy work of you, Dumbo.
I got a second attack.
That's fine.
recklessly too.
Yep.
Is still advantage or not?
Oh,
So
yes.
when you reckless with the first one, all the other ones are reckless.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
My God.
You can do it.
There it is. He gets
There we go. 17.
Okay. He says this, and you're just like,
Yeah. Just overhead swing.
roll for a hit.
Or
Or
your back,
roll for
or your
damage.
back swing. Just
Yeah.
knocks him.
7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay, damn. So he says this as you miss, and you're just like, oh yeah. Bah!
takes his head off.
You have 2 attacks?
And he's just like shooken, and he's like slowly coming back. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This group of people is going to start attacking. Who is that?
That's Orcalis.
I believe that's Orcalis. So they're going to attack you.
Okay.
You're going to hear from behind you. Your attention's kind of focused up here, I would imagine. Being that you just killed that guy.
Right.
So, like, you hear from behind you, hey, ugly! And they're going to, like, try and stab at you.
Try.
First one's an 18.
Oh, that's it.
So what alerts you to their presence is you get stuck right in the back. Yeah, feel that, you gray weirdo. Gray. That's 6 damage.
6.
Yep.
I needed my curse removed.
I didn't mean.
Oh, it'll be removed after this.
Yeah, my head too.
Maybe.
No, actually, we probably could kill this one.
But you know what? Out of character, perfect. You played to a barbarian perfectly.
I know. I hate it.
No, I mean, I'm cool with that. Don't get me wrong.
You have 2 attacks. Oh, I'm sorry.
That was
Let's
them,
say
dude.
you're
It was
right.
me. He doesn't have 2 attacks.
Go for it, Bruce!
So you feel it, and like he sticks you. It's like right after that one,
You
you hear a sword whizzing
get a
to slash
reaction?
you.
doesn't get reactions?
That is a 13 hit.
That's a miss.
You don't feel any damage. You're still like, ah. Third attack. That's 10.
That's a miss.
For some reason, you're really evading the fourth attack. That is going to be, what is that? That's a 15.
That's a miss.
Still miss. So, all these attacks whiz by you, but you get stuck in the back the
So
one
they all aim
time.
at the same place.
And, so, this party attacks.
No, they ain't. No, they can attack him.
There's a guy there.
I'm kidding.
The first one, he comes up. What magic is this? Goes to take a swing through your
Swing and a miss.
He can try.
Hey, bada, hey,
You got a
bada,
16.
He hit.
Okay, that thing gone. Like he like stumbles forward a bit when he does. He's like,
That's not good.
"Where's Johnson? There's magic."
Did the other two get in their hits? Hit him?
They didn't. He swung through, and they're like,
Oh, crap.
"Oh, good job, good job." And like, they begin to move forward.
Oh no.
They begin to move forward. And so what we're gonna see is Ford is just like, "Oh my god,
Oh, crap.
oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god." And Mary is like, she's like close to him, but she's really trying to keep her nose over
I
here.
thought he got
Does
them
Ford
away.
know Stinky Cloud? I feel he should. Or he should just get it naturally.
Mary's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die of farts or people." This life sucks. But so like, what we get is a picture of Ford groveling on the ground, freaking out. He's in his bag, rummaging around and frantically. But one of the guys walks up and he says, "Hey, pretty lady, you're coming with me."
Oh,
And
dear.
2 of them reach on and grab her. And she's going to try and do opposed athletics. She failed. So they grab her and they begin to like take her away from Ford's clutches.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, ain't that dishonorable?
We have got to deal with that.
It's been a while since we've seen a pretty woman here. You're coming with us. And Mary is in no way, shape, or form. She's trying to hit him with a frying pan, but yeah, grab, come. They take her, and yeah, like you guys hear her frantically screaming, and Ford lets her. Oh my God, they got Mary! And yeah, the fourth guy of their party comes up and he's like, I hate goblins. He goes to swing on him.
They get married. I'm winning.
It's a miss, I believe.
Lightsaber.
They get married.
You wish.
Yeah, that's totally the happy
Let's turn it
ending.
to my,
work.
let's turn it to my campaign.
So they do miss forward, I believe. Yes, they do. So, moving on. Starting us back up, you have noticed a guy has encroached towards Ford. We're just going to trade these out real quick. I'm going to trade this out for this.
Mary, quite contrary.
I can heal
Went
it.
to make an
Damage
attack
might be
on him
already
and
done.
missed. What that would be directly in your line of sight. It is your turn, though, Orcalis.
The one that speared me.
Behind you,
Yep.
turn around.
I'm gonna take an attack at him.
It is the red one.
Okay. Oh. That's a miss.
I got a 1.
Good one.
Second swing at him.
Okay.
$12.
It's a
12
miss.
hits?
It's a
Oh,
miss.
misses? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. And
You
one-
say anything?
I'm gonna do one more swing.
Okay. You gonna expend a Spirit Orb, guys? Or what is it? It's
No.
a bonus action, or
No, he's 5th level. He gets an extra attack.
so you have 3 attacks?
Uh-huh. Because he's two-sworded.
That's true. Nice. Level 5 is truly genuine. I love it. I'm glad we made it.
And that is a 26.
That fucking hits.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a crit?
No. No,
You say
he
because
missed,
crits are double max.
he missed a crit by 1.
Ah.
6 points of damage.
Cut right into him.
And now I'll say something to him. You will die.
He's like, he's got blood on the top. You lay into him. He's like, Johnson won't have that. You'll see.
One's already dead.
You're about to be. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys don't know this. It's your turn,
I'm
Marshall.
on my way to meet Johnson. Guess I'll just meet him in a different format.
That's what Ford wanted to meet.
Alright. We're gonna do this.
Come on, man.
Mary, you gotta practice more.
You're
like-
back there.
I am back there.
Get him. Go get married.
5, 10.
This is your time to shine, bro.
Bonus action. Bro, I'm not gonna kiss. Bonus action, summon the echo.
Yep.
We're gonna just side by side, just a wall, just a phalanx. And we're gonna just run straight for these two guys. So 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna shove this guy, use my Unleash Incarnation to shove this guy, so we're both taking the attack action together to shove each of those people.
Okay, so you're going to expend one of your dice?
Yes.
Okay. To knock them both. So they are tied up with Mary at the moment. So go ahead. Roll for 2 attacks, please.
Shut up, man. So it's gonna be 2 athletics.
So you're not going to do damage to him? You're just going to shove him?
He's going to try and free Mary.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
we're just like
Understandable.
2 bulldozers, just like
2
run,
giant shields.
just
Right on.
just moving through, flatten them out. That's a nat 20. That's
Oh.
a.
That is cocked.
That's a 13.
That's cocked.
Oh, you roll again.
Yes.
Really?
It's on.
That's a
You
nat
didn't let him roll it again.
That's a
It
nat,
wasn't on the seam of the table.
Would
It
you
happened
just-
because of
just-
paper.
Just play your game.
That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
So you miss. Or as you're running with one, which one rolled the 1? Which one rolled the 20? I'll let you decide.
I got a coin, so you just flip it.
Marshall will roll the
Here.
20. The Echo will roll the 1.
Okay.
Paul.
So you'll see the echo
We
run.
pull out of this, alright?
The echo is not really running, but it's making the motion that it's running.
Oh, wait. You know what? I mean, he's a little bit dazed by the massage. So
Hey guys, on the mic, on the mic.
What happened?
I'll let Marshall do that one. I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Clarence run up and look back at you. And as you're driving forward with your shield,
You notice Clarence, so you get caught up in the moment.
you keep moving.
My boy.
Like your shield keeps moving,
Uh-huh.
but you have slipped and fallen. But the force and the ferocity you were running with, your clone had all of it, and your shield just goes forward, bumps into them, and stumbles back and falls off of them. And you just kind of like land face first. But
Alright.
you can get back up, of course.
I will get back up, and I'm actually gonna action surge right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and my action surge.
Wait, is that bonus action?
No, it's just a.
Action surge is to get
Action
another
surge, it's
Just
a
another
free
action.
action. It gives him another action.
Okay.
So this
Really
guy's
nice.
falling flat prone, right?
Yes, that one is flat. Mary's feet have hit the ground, and she's, I'm almost free! And she's like trying to kick at him and stuff.
The echo is gonna use. I'm gonna do another unleash incarnation. The echo is gonna make another shove on this other guy.
You can do that anytime you attack, correct?
What misses?
It does
Can you
miss.
cast an instant spell?
So you go and your
straight
echo
up
tries to
spell?
push him, and the smoke just phases off of him. It's like, you won't have me, Tricks! I've dealt with you once before.
And then Marshall's just gonna like come up behind him during his monologue and just donk. So it's just gonna try to knock him prone again.
That's it.
So this guy's also prone.
So like, as you, Mary's head falls straight into your arms. She's like, oh, you caught me. And the two guys are stumbling to get back up.
We gotta go.
These people's turns again. What we'll see here, he's going to clamber back up.
I thought he was dead.
No, not dead. Now, one of them is dead. I already removed his piece. His
Okay.
piece is right here. I'll just leave it there. This guy turns around. He's like, what the fuck is an elk doing here? Get out of here! I'm gonna make it. What's the elk's AC?
Hold on. I had
It's
it,
an
but
18 a hit.
I don't think it does. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Giant
god.
elk.
Tank elf.
Seriously.
They are.
I mean, they're strong.
But if it's an 18, I think it does hit. So,
Yeah, if it ties, it hits.
no, hold on.
I don't know,
My
I'm cocked.
internet's being stupid. Is it cocked, you said?
Yeah.
Not or cocked.
It's a lot of cocking.
I know. Cock block.
You noticed that too. Yeah.
Dude, I literally had it up and then like I accidentally closed it.
Yeah, cocking is hard. Just have it up sometimes.
It does pills for that.
Giant elk.
I
Armor class of 14, so yes.
Hey,
You
that
hit.
is a hit. So he is going to take 4 points of damage.
Sweet.
It's a sword. Get back, beast!
Oh, small sheet of paper. Put it phase.
Cleaves into it. And
Every week. I know, I need to get my own.
so this guy here, he looks at you, Exile Bear. He's like, you know, it's such a shame. All we wanted to do was bring you to the person that is now going to be your greatest defeat. Die. I'm gonna go ahead and just make an attack on you.
Proceed to die.
Is it 2 hit?
Yes.
No? Okay.
I just gotta step back and watch it go plump.
You know what? I'll let it hit.
Good job, big man. Yeah. Get him, Rick. And like Rick will come up and he'll try and attack you.
Go get him, Steve!
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, totally hits.
You take 18 points of damage.
No, I don't.
I heard Steve just like cheated.
I
in
use
the
stones and
marathon.
That's fine. No, you also are raging.
So you take half.
Stones endurance is an instant.
What is? But what I'm saying is that like an ability you use,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but do resistances stack? Yeah, I guess they would, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you take 0.25% of that. So you take 0.25. You take half from your rage,
Which should
and
be
then
none.
half of half.
So how much did he hit before total?
18.
Okay,
So you
so
take 4
I'm going
points
to
of
take
damage.
half. That will be 9, and then the stone's endurance takes away 1d12 plus 3.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just resistance.
No.
It's even better.
So how much did I get before?
You had 9 coming to you after it got halved.
All right, so that takes away 9.
Yay! So
He
So no. So when he hits me, I just like sit there and just. and just stand there.
It's like the sound of rocks.
Yeah, I just stand there stone cold staring at him. I just go,
You crack open a beer and go.
White-haired, right? It's white-haired.
yeah, it's white haired.
Furry. You look like a polar bear from the
Polar
back.
bear,
You're just like,
All right. So you're not bloodied. You're not bloodied. You're not bloodied. Definitely not.
it's your turn. Silver, what are you doing?
Hello, settlers.
All right. I need to open up another tab.
Oh, you can summon more than one?
No,
So take. Okay, I was gonna say. I think
I
that
can't
takes time.
summon more than one.
I think you can eventually get to summon like 2, I think, at once.
But that doesn't mean I can't turn into a bear. Yeah.
That's true. Does it take concentration?
No.
No.
I can still concentrate on something while I'm in the form, but I have to have cast it prior to being in the form. I can't do anything while I'm in the form.
Okay. Okay.
So if you hit me, then I have to roll a concentration check. Still in bear form.
As
'Cause-
long as you're aware.
No, I'm not aware.
Aware I am now.
But I'm trying to think if I want to do this.
We'll think
I mean-
about it.
Hmm?
We'll think about it.
I am. What I'm thinking about is possibly doing something even more evil, though. So you can cast a spell, an instant spell, while concentrating on another spell, right?
Yep. As long as that spell you're trying to cast is in concentration as well.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
if you cast another concentration, you cancel your first concentration.
So the spell increases. That's awesome. Do I want to do that? I don't know what I want to do. This is such a hard one because I have so many awesome things I can do.
Well,
All right, you got the ones with Mary.
kind of.
So kind of. He's got 4 of them on him.
He
elf's
has 3
taking out
on
that
him.
guy.
He has 3 between. Well, Orcalis has 4 on him. Yes.
See, that's one man. Okay. So that. Wait. Okay. Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. Bad guy. This one.
This is a bad guy from. Wait.
Yeah. Help you.
Okay. This is Mary.
Yeah, I know that.
Yes, this is a bad guy out of the 4. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4.
So this is Ford. So I can free move
Mhm.
to here if I wanted
Sure.
to.
You're going
Without-
to provoke an opportunity of attack, though.
Well, that's what I'm asking. How I can move through his space.
Yes.
So I could actually technically free move.
Yes.
Can you?
Yes, because Ford, he's here. Ford's there. The guy is there.
Interesting. We
Right
just-
there. Oh, no, that's still in his range.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy is still. So if you went there, you'd be. Yeah.
Now he-
Realistically, I shouldn't
Yeah.
tell you that, but.
Right. Well, I'm thinking it through, but he's concentrating on Ford. He actually attacked Ford. So he attacked Ford, and if he attacked Ford, then I probably want to attack him. All right, so I'm going to attack him.
Okay, you turn around and you see him having just tried
'Cause I
to
heard-
swing.
Yeah, I heard Ford, and I heard the issue with that. So I turned around and I see that he's attacking at Ford. So I'm going to actually do Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay.
So
I have to roll a wisdom save.
Yep, Wisdom saving throw 15. Yep, that works. So you, on a failed save, it takes psychic damage. Half as much on a successful save. So
Okay.
he will take 14 divided by 2.
7.
7 points of damage. Okay, but he doesn't run away screaming like a little girl.
So you like do whatever eerie whispers
Yeah.
and a green smoke comes out of your mouth and goes into his ears. And he like, ah, Creighton, there's a witch. And like, is that your turn?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna yell at the elk. Lay it on him.
Go ahead.
That's a free action for me.
Yes.
So is the guy still down? Was
No,
he
he
not?
stood back up
He
and
stood back
hit
up?
the elk.
Well, damn him and all he is. I was hoping he was prone. That would have been so nice. plus 6 to attack. 17 plus 6.
Wait, is Dissonant Whispers a bonus action?
My elk is a totally
Oh,
separate.
right. My bad.
Totally separate. It's a free action for me to yell at the elk, and it's an action for him to do something. He goes after me,
Okay.
so to speak.
So you, what was your roll?
17 plus 6.
That's it.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yes.
2d6 plus 4 damage. So 6 and 9 plus 4, so 13 points of damage. That elk said, wabong.
Yes, he did. And that elk is going to bring its
And actually,
enemy right in front of it to death.
I was going to say, technically, you should have probably died earlier.
How much was that damage?
Charge, 2d6 plus 4.
No, but how much did you roll?
Oh, 9, 13.
13? Excuse me, he's not dead, but
Oh, he's hurting, though.
yes, he is hurting. He is hurting a lot. You see your own kind of hoof him or whatever it does to hit him again, and and he's like knelt down. He's like
He does the head thrust thing with his...
gores
Yeah.
it. Like
Um,
so, what we see is this guy look over. He's like staring at something past the elk.
Oh, good. Is anybody quick look around the battlefield? Anybody bloodied?
No.
Nobody really too bad. Ford's okay. Just pooping his pants because I can smell it.
Always.
So I'm done.
Exile bear.
All right. Guy still alive
Do not
that
worry,
insulted
my
me?
friend. Soon death will set you free.
Skullmart has went quiet ominously.
Surprised. This is a good fight.
I wish we didn't fight these guys.
Oh no, I know what you. All right, whatever.
What did you say? I wish we didn't fight these guys. Oh well.
Oh well.
What are you doing, my friend?
I would say they started the fight, but
They
They,
didn't.
they did because they grabbed you.
I have no more regrets. Absolutely not. What are you doing, my friend?
Started the fight.
Sure I did. I'm gonna kill you too.
Exile Bear did exactly like he should have.
I mean,
If you're a guard protecting a camp and a random stranger walks up, what are you,
you
gonna
don't
do?
grab the random stranger when you don't know who the random stranger is after they identify
especially
themselves.
after I identified myself and said, "Hey, I'm here to really.
You kinda-
I'm an expedition
kinda do.
coming to your
You
kingdom."
kinda
Like,
do.
That's kind of your job.
You
Yeah.
guard them and take them
Well,
to the capital.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Anyway,
He didn't address.
He's totally getting poked.
that's
He
like
didn't
23 or
address
something.
him. He grabbed him.
23
Alright,
to
well, it's
smash
not
the
about the
guy's
guard's philosophy.
skull in, okay?
Yes, he
24,
did.
so I got plus 7 now.
Yeah, 24 to smash the guy's skull in.
That's a hit.
All right. And
Is that a crit?
No.
No, sadly. Ah. We got a leaker. There we go.
Because he already treated him like a prisoner.
You got it?
I don't
He
know.
wasn't.
Okay.
Take him inside. You don't know.
But he treated him like a prisoner right off the bat.
That's 6.
Yeah, Michael.
Hey, some people are inclined to their own opinions. What these guys were doing and what they're set into the camp to do,
15.
you guys don't know.
True.
So,
15.
You figure
15?
Ford would yell
15 points of
stop or
damage?
something at this
Yeah.
point.
holy
Kind
shit.
of, yeah.
So you're hitting the one, this guy? The one
Yeah,
that's
the one I already
been
did
insulting
15,
you?
so he's dead, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
he's
at this point,
dead.
Yeah.
Ford's gotta be like.
So when I kill him, I just, I'm taking them all and just right on top of his head, just, you all just see his cave, or his head just go in.
No, actually, I'm looking back at Ford.
Yeah.
Ford's gotta be like malnutrition at this point.
And like another gasp. Where's Johnson? Everybody screams it. All the men because they've just seen another one of their friends die. else are you
So
doing?
with my bonus action,
There's one that's hit. That guy's dead. You fall over, but you magically stand back up. There's that guy, and this guy.
And
This guy's kneeling down, staring at something. This guy's like in front of you, like, ah!
so I'm
I'm waiting my
gonna.
turn!
So now that I've killed his buddy and everything that insulted me, I'm gonna throw them all down and just go. You're all done now. Well, I got to get serious. What the fuck was that? Hold on.
Scottish for the win!
Sounds like you might have a mental disorder, my friend.
Fuck you.
Are you all done now? What do I have to be
It's
serious?
like William Wallace.
Freedom!
Apparently 45 minutes yesterday wasn't enough. Okay.
Accents take a long time.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright, so.
At least that one fit your build better.
Is that a fat joke?
Yes.
Really? Fuck you.
It was about the beard, man. Come on.
Fair enough, but
No, it's totally vagabond.
Anyways, you killed one. They've gasped. They've made a statement because they're like shocked.
like I said, I threw them all down. I said, y'all done, I got to get serious.
Listen. So you're speaking to the guy.
All of them.
No,
He's
I'm yelling this out.
We don't know who you are.
We already told ya.
You didn't tell us anything. All we know is the man that called us here is dead.
Aye, after we told him we would Ford.
Okay, quickly though, out of game. They
Oh.
don't know that.
And I'm sorry, Ford and sent with King.
Ubani.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
Umami.
that's fine. They don't seem like
We're
they
an
notice or their
expedition.
gaze stutters. Just say what you will, Cretan. You'll fall once he gets here. Like in unison, like 9 voices say that.
That's a hive mind? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it is a hive mind.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, you kind of suck at the face reading thing.
My face does a lot of things, Will. You know this.
Yeah. Especially in retail settings.
Yes, it does.
Alright, well, I'm at stuff to do, I guess. Oh, wait, no, wait, I got one more attack, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
But you threw your maul down. Oh, right
You think that's going to disarm a barbarian?
That means you'd have to rearm yourself.
Well, no, it means now I just shove with advantage. So I'm just going to.
Shove the guy right in front of you. Into
Push
the
him
tent.
back.
Isn't there a guy right behind him?
There's this
Nah,
guy.
he's-
This is a tent.
Yeah, reach over him.
Shove him into the tent, dude.
You're shoving, so roll for an attack.
It's
You have a phone call.
9. Yeah, 9.
What's the reckless?
16.
It's a hit. So what's your strength? 18?
And that's not reckless. That's I get shoving advantage.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Did you reckless on your first attack?
Yeah, I'm not reckless right now.
But if you reckless on your first attack, all the other
all
attacks
of
are
it.
reckless.
Yeah. So technically,
Oh, for the rest of the fight?
It's not
No, after that turn. Your
After
first
that.
attack,
your
if
first
it's
attack
reckless,
when you mauled the guy.
all the
you-
other ones are reckless after
Reckless on
that
that?
on that turn.
I didn't reckless.
No.
That's what I was asking you.
No.
If you reckless,
I
that
reckless
turn.
last turn, not
Right.
this turn. Yeah.
But you okay? So yeah, you do hit him, and what we get a scene of is big hand onto his chainmail, clattering and rustling of. You like knock him into this tent and bring it down like around them, and he's like laying on top of it in what is the silhouette of beds with people on them. Now scrambling, like freaking out. Oh my God, what's going on? And like, you've created a big mess.
Cool.
Anything else?
Laugh.
You laugh.
No,
Two more
not,
people?
not evil laugh.
2 more people crawl out from underneath the tent, holding staffs.
Oh god.
Well, I
The
found
man
the
gets back
monastery.
up.
That's the guys I wanted to talk to. Don't kill these guys, please.
The man gets back up. He's like, they stop and they talk for a moment. You see them. He's like, I don't know. Get him. And they'll just like move towards you in your direction. But they don't move right now. That's your turn. So now it is going to be this people's turn. So Orcalis, he's like, I don't know why you guys are here. What is your name? State your purpose.
Orcalis, we're with the goblin who was looking for a guy named Johnson.
He's looking for Johnson?
That's what I said.
Yes.
Guess what? You're about to find him.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. And he's going to roll for an attack on you. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
It's a miss.
16's a miss? Damn.
We were an expedition. I told you this. An expedition that was here on
miss.
behalf of the
The
king,
second guy.
who are also your bannermen.
anyone on behalf of the king would not kill his guards.
You technically touched me first.
You technically stumbled upon us in the middle of our camp.
The guy said that again.
If somebody's here looking for Johnson and we expect to know him, don't you think that you'd send the guy that knows our captain first? Right, die! And like, he's gonna go, well, you're gonna get hit, because one of these guys, that guy's probably gonna hit you, but
Instead of 4.
the third attack, that is going to be an 18.
That's it.
Okay. That is going to be 4 damage. Fourth attack. Okay, that's a 16 again. That misses.
That's a miss.
So like, that's it. They all miss except one. And they like, at this point, they kind of, these two right here, they're gonna take a step back. Like, use their movement to back away.
Okay, so
Well, how come you
red
can
guy,
intimidate?
red guy moved back.
Red guy move back first.
I'm gonna do an attack of opportunity on him.
Okay, roll for an attack.
22.
It's a hit. Roll for damage.
What the hell was that?
He's flushing the toilet every time he hits him.
12
He's
hit
taking out
points
the trash.
damage.
Okay.
Flushing the
So you
toilet.
hit him.
Taking turds.
They're posted about.
Four.
they're
He goes to
posted-
back away and you cut him. He, like, receives damage, still holding his spear. Just breathing and watching you. Second girl steps away. So, is that within your range?
5 feet.
5 feet.
And then step there?
10 foot. He was 10 foot away.
He's using a spear.
Yeah.
Okay, spear's a 5-foot weapon.
Is it?
Yes.
Oops.
Okay. Then yeah, he'd be 5 foot within range. I thought spear, I guess it's a pole arm, right?
Yep. Pole arms are.
They wouldn't have pole arms, unfortunately. So yeah, then you get your, and he steps back. You get, so the second lady goes to take a step back, or well, the second person. You only get one attack of opportunity
Right.
every round. Steps back. 2 of them bolster backwards, creating this sort of line. And it's the next party's turn. So these 2 get up off the ground. And at this point, Mary is there. She's like looked at you and she's like, "Save me! I'm free. Thank you for saving me."
Don't do it. Don't do it. You motherfucker.
Can you feel the love?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And so we're gonna start out with
I've
this
seen-
guy.
I've seen Invincible.
This guy
I
comes
can feel
up
it happening.
What?
They don't have a clue.
and so the third of the pack here go up and he goes to stick his sword right down on Ford.
No, he ain't.
No!
That's a hit.
Rolls 13 to hit.
That Ford can't get hit by a 13. Come on.
You might.
If he gets hit, I'll let him get hit.
Ford!
At this point, I'll let him get hit.
I'm so sorry, Ford. I
At a
couldn't
13,
protect you.
yeah, you just go ahead and get hit.
Don't die on me,
I don't
Ford.
think it's a 13. I don't
Even though you're a
remember.
freaking goblin and I hate goblins, somehow I'm inclined to like you because my queen said.
That is a
follow her.
hit. He has 13
Alright,
AC
Ford, yeah,
exactly.
Alright, bye, Ford.
So what we get this picture of is this guy run up and, "I hate goblins!" and stick his sword right down in Ford's leg.
Poor Ford.
So Ford receives a little bit of damage.
Poor
And this guy, "You shouldn't watch your friend die." He'll go for a short sword swing on you. And that is a nat 20.
Yeah, that did hit you.
Okay, so that is going to be 19 points of damage.
Okay.
19?
Yeah,
It's
you're
a
the man.
max double. He slices right into your like center of mass, right into your guts,
Yep.
where they would be.
Yep.
I bet you felt that one, didn't you? Don't worry, the goblin's next. And yeah. So after that, we're gonna have you see this. You're distracted with this party. Silver's just been hit. Ford's just been hit. These guys are still here. In the midst of this attack, you're called attention to this Titanous figure walking towards the elk. Marshall,
Hello.
the two men get up off the ground.
Yeah.
One of them attacks Mary.
It misses.
Does not miss. He hits her. He like cuts into her and she screams. You see this happen? The second one goes like, "Don't worry, here's yours," and he goes to bash you up behind the head.
Oh, we can try.
That is
That's not
a
that funny.
19 hit.
It hits.
Okay. And you were going to take
Sickles.
4 damage. Okay. Bashes you in the back of the head.
This is like a sword.
Like the back of a sword. You can hear it clink against your head. Like it jars you.
Ooh,
Feel a little bit of a spark in your head.
you're using it the wrong way. You got to use the pointy end.
But yeah, boom, boom. So Mary screamed, and like this guy's really close. Your echo is still really close. Starting us off. Orcles.
Okay, is any of them still standing right next to me?
This guy would be
Okay,
yellow.
I'm gonna take my first swing at him.
How's Mary looking?
I don't know.
I take it a 12.
Slice.
I take
You
it
have
a
to roll a
12.
perception check.
I take it a 12 misses.
12 does miss.
Second attack against him,
I know, right? Oh yeah.
a
definitely.
10, missed. Third attack against him,
Damn.
Wow.
16.
16 hits. So this guy like, whoo, whoo. But he is not fast enough to dodge that third sword blade. And like, oh,
12 points of damage.
oh, splinter right into him. So that's the second one you've hit. He like, he's just trying to deal with like the gash down his shoulder. He's like, oh my god.
Tell him you should have backed up like the other two.
You guys should have just came with us. And yep. So it is your turn, Marshall.
You were forcing one.
Yeah, that sucks. Alright. I'm gonna take the attack check. Oh, okay. So, trying to pull Mary out of the whole thing via grapple. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Take the attack action to grapple Mary.
You grab what?
Nice, dude. And I'm gonna
She's
use
not gonna resist.
Unleash
Ooh.
Incarnation once again for the Echo to try and bash away this dude.
Just like make some space.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 feet back. Shove. 5 feet back. So it's gonna be a 5 foot shove. Which will definitely hit because I'm
What are
rolling
you doing,
this.
dog?
That's
So
not
you grab Mary, you go into her space, you grab onto her, and the clone's making a shove.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm gonna shove the red guy.
Okay. What'd you roll?
10, but he has to contest it.
He failed.
So that guy's 10 feet back. Or sorry, 5
5
feet
feet.
back.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you push him over to right next to the corner of this tent.
Yeah. And Marshall's gonna take Mary. Goodbye.
And try and run her away. So there's an opportunity of attack
There is, yeah.
that happens from both of them.
What? Nah.
Yeah, because you have to.
I'll show you.
You can do diagonal.
He's right here, right?
Yeah. Well, okay.
That's why I did that shove.
Okay. Then yeah. So you're okay. So as you're leaving his range, then he'll get an opportunity to attack on you.
You can try.
That is a 9.
It's on Mary though, isn't it?
No, it'd be on
Oh,
him
it's on
because
him.
he's like
Gotcha.
trying to usher her out of the way with
Oh,
a
okay,
giant
gotcha.
shield. Okay, is that your turn?
So
So you pull her away.
Yeah, like way like
Back
we're going,
here?
We're going way back there. Yeah.
So like the red guy, you pushed him back. He's noticed where you've gone, but seems like most of the people are still focused on the majority of the fight.
I'll stay right there.
Okay.
I'll just like.
It's your turn. Okay. So, pack 1. Emerging from the tent, we see a large 6-foot-tall human come emerging from underneath the burlap tent, sticks his staff in the ground, looks around for a moment. Everybody sees him like stare off to the side, this way. and he'll look directly at you. He's going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
What is Magic Missile?
What? They were
Automatic
like,
hit.
magic. Never seen such a thing. Now they're out here.
Right? Yeah, there's magic.
Jack,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's a massive magic missile over here. Sorry.
It's,
Magic missiles, evil.
Magic? What is this magic here? Let me cast this
It's-
magic missile.
It's
Why
1d4
are we
plus
killing
1
Campy?
for every missile that he gets, which is for every 2
That's a
levels.
good
So
question,
at
Silver.
first he gets 1, 2, third level he gets
Think,
2,
Mark,
fifth
think.
level he gets 3.
Am I gonna have to? We're gonna
Or
have
I think he's got to cast it at a higher level now.
I thought
think
the
that's-
first cast.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys can.
I think the
I
first
tried.
cast,
Yeah,
I think
we're
they
trying.
changed it that he gets 3 on
Maybe
the first
Johnson.
cast.
Yeah, I
We
believe
try
it's
to
3
fleet
on
it
the
down.
first.
Yeah. And then
Maybe
and
get
then at
Johnson
the higher
to kill
then if he
Warrior.
casts it at higher levels he gets
It's a
more.
misunderstanding.
That's
Yes,
right.
3 glowing
Please
darts.
stop.
So it's just a first level Magic
Yeah,
Missile.
1d4 plus 1 on rolls.
4 foot looking forward. Look at that dude.
What's that?
Look at him. Look at Ford over there.
The first one hits you for
He's just on a white couch.
Huh?
3 or 4. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Ford right there.
Yeah.
Kind of suffering, yeah.
Anybody else have a D4?
Yeah.
That's
I
not.
Here.
Okay. That was the
Take
first
my
one.
D4.
Okay.
Here's the other 2. Let's do these real quick. You don't need D4, do you? Nobody casts
This
guidance.
is a nice one.
Leave that there.
Why didn't you just take all of his? Then they're all
Where
the
did
same.
your little one just go?
Did you seriously did not lose my?
It's
little
so tiny. Oh God! So that's 5 and then 3.
Now give me back my little one. You're like evil.
So 8 more.
Thank you.
Yours rolled the max damage.
I know, right? Isn't that awesome?
So yeah, you'll see him pop up.
I waited.
And like a quick conversation
out,
happens
yeah.
between him and the guy that landed on the tent,
Now he
and the
takes
guy
it.
just like looks over,
Wait,
pelts you with 3.
that's not bad.
The second guy with the mage staff comes over. He looks at you, Exile Bear. He what is it? I believe it's Entangle. Goes to
Cool.
cast Entangle.
We are
like
we are surrounded by magicians now, guys. This is not good.
Magic.
pretty much the whole field right there, I believe.
Yeah, Entangle's big. It's like, hold on.
Can you think it's
So-
segregated between people?
So which one casts the magic missile?
Huh?
The,
biggest
one that's
dude.
closer to us?
This one.
And
He's
Tangle
like
is
right
our
inside
kind
of you, so he turn. Notice like you've got
20,
4 people
20 foot
on you.
squared.
Okay. I just wanted to
Creatures
know.
within this area, when you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
So it's a 20-foot area.
Yep.
So this guy is casting it 1, 2, 3,
You
4.
know what? Go fly kite. I fit.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he's hitting 2 of his own people and the 3 of you. Ford needs to make a strength saving throw. So the DC is going to be 14, everybody.
And we gotta
Yep.
roll. And we gotta roll a what?
What's it going to be?
I'm restrained.
Strength.
23.
Yeah, you pass. Like they. Ha! You got a 3?
Of course.
Snare you into the ground. What'd you get, Orcalis?
16.
16. You two are not restrained by the vines. And third guy comes up and he rushes at Exile Bear. Goes for a cleave with his short sword.
Miss.
Why does this feel?
That is a 17.
Oh, it is.
Why? Stop,
Ooh.
everyone, please.
Oh my god, that's 10 damage.
So 5 damage.
Yes.
Well, we've tried to tell them to stop. They keep swinging at us.
Well, now we can plead to the leader. That's Johnson. And Johnson,
Where's your
he's
manager?
a good guy. He rubbed lotion on him.
Okay. So then this guy that's still dealing with this elk, he's like fixated so hard on something past the elk. You'll see him stand up shakily. He's like using his spear to stand up.
He's not fixated on Johnson.
There's a whole elk.
You don't know what he's looking at.
Oh, well, technically,
like-
I'm not even looking at him.
Yeah, you're not.
So,
So like he turns to the party and he's like, "You gotta see now. I'm gonna make an attack on you very, very slowly."
wow.
goes to hit you, and you feel like the spear, you see it touch you, and just like, it doesn't cut you, it just like slides, and he's like trying to stay standing. Yeah. This guy, for all intensive purposes, steps over the campfire,
Again.
steps over, no,
Very recklessly, yeah.
No, do what you got.
It's like, is the fire lit? Or?
steps over the dead bodies, looks down,
She's a marauder.
and begins to look at all of you. And what you see, clad in this rusty armor, with this jet black hair and a nice elven face, he just still standing there taking it all in. Not moving, like he's come into view and stopped as if he's mistaken by everything. Just complete neutrality on his face. It's your go, Tyler. You're rolling a strength check to see if you can break free?
No, absolutely not. So that's 23 perception wise, looking around. Mary
What are you looking for?
screamed. The chaos, that is.
Okay.
I'm literally like
I'll
taking
explain
an
to you.
assessment.
I'll explain
Well,
to
no,
you.
I mean, I gather it, but my
Yeah.
character's trying to take it in right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because I want to see who do I got to heal, who's going to die.
So when that thought
And the
comes
new
through
guy.
your mind,
Yeah.
Skullmar speaks up and he's like, that hurt. There are mages. There's a really strong aura behind us.
Right.
Very observant.
Let's see. So,
You can feel it. Turn around.
yeah.
And so you see standing over the two dead men that have been eviscerated by these two. One cleaved and cut in half, his arm jelly, and the other one just beaten down by an elk, and the other also dead. He just has walked over and he's like reaching out towards the elk.
He is?
Yeah, like that's what, like he's
Oh.
neutral face, but he's
just
like,
kind of like holding.
you can see his hands lifted up a little bit.
Oh.
Like, only because you got a 23.
Right on.
Well, you see what action he would be making. But the point was for him to be, like, still.
Oh dear.
You think you're all big and bad over there, mister? You too.
What?
I like it.
All right. Bad guy.
Yes.
Bad guy.
Yes.
Bad guy, bad guy, bad
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
bad
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I'm just these guys, so I can't move through there to get to here in
You
front of
can
him,
move through Exile Bear.
and I won't get an attack of opportunity by him. Nope, because I'm in the same. So technically, I'm not leaving his space.
Definitely. So, you're moving there?
If I did, I would. Yes.
Okay, then you do provoke an attack of opportunity.
How would I though? Oh, from him.
One that's next to you.
Fine.
Do move. You moved.
I'll move. Then
You move.
attack of opportunity me.
Opportunity.
Titty?
That's a
What?
19 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. That is 4 damage.
All right. Good.
See, fights that aren't supposed to happen are so much fun.
So I can still move.
Yeah, you like move, but as you're moving, you feel, where are you going?
You're doing good until the mage.
All right.
Mage
So
and
I am in front of
druid
him.
Showed up.
Hurting
My bad.
badly. And I will
Because
literally look
fighting
at
the
him.
soldiers ain't the issue.
The big guy,
The big guy.
he's like,
In front of him.
he stopped. His arm still extended out a little bit.
And I will drop my illusion. And I will say,
So you're dropping your illusion.
oh
The
yes.
smoke comes rolling off of you. What does he see?
He sees a 9-inch tall with dragonfly wings and little green dust coming off of it. Yes.
Just floating there in front of him.
Right now it's face height.
Okay, you all see this.
What going on?
Yeah.
And I say, this is a big misunderstanding.
And that's where we'll end tonight's game.
There's no way, there's no way.
That's
no
where
way.
we're in tonight's game.
And just
Hold
for
it!
caveat, I'm going to heal the guy beside me.
That's fine. But that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
I'd say I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not sorry.
I figured it's going to take something big to take us out of combat.
Go ahead and do the healing. I'll note it.
Alright, so I am going to do a full
Can
blown
we do one more turn? Please, just one more
cure wounds on 3rd level.
Does everybody want to do one more turn?
turn. I want to do
Yeah,
one more turn.
sure.
Bruce?
I
Yeah,
mean,
we could do one more.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do
Last
cure
round.
wounds at the 3rd level, and I healed 21 points of damage to the guy that got gored by
So the one in front of your elk,
that literally was like dying.
all of his scars and everything, the blood dripping off of him as he shakes while he stands there, he just
So I ask him, I say, please, this is a big misunderstanding. I heal the dude, and I say, it's nothing but egos of men.
So this is what's in front of you. He's like strong arm, just neutral, just speak your name.
Silver. This is the ego of men at play here.
Yes, it is. That's our turn. So, Will, you've seen your friend run up, heal the other guy, speak directly to this figure that's come into sight. And you've heard his voice for the first time. Yes, it is. What are you doing?
So I'm going to turn to him and say, yeah, Johnson?
He looks up. Just blank face, just like... Some call me that. You need not worry about it right now, ogre.
Goliath.
He didn't care.
Oh.
It's like blank state. His eyes could unmistakably be looking at you and everybody at the same time. Just like...
Alright, so I'm just gonna yell over my shoulder, hey Ford, we found you, Johnson!
So...
Then I'm gonna turn my attention to you and use my bonus action and just take my hand and like wipe it under your legs. Because I'm like, where the rest of you go?
So, but what you're still faced with is this man is still very angry in front of you. Seen this man who's just got healed stand up. Yeah,
There we go.
Good.
Oops, sorry.
And the two magic users are still, one's trained on you, one's trained on him.
Okay, so the one who's getting ready to try and strike me, I'm just gonna go ahead and disarm him.
So you're gonna try and like, you're gonna have to make an opposed athletics check.
Okay.
With, yeah,
With advantage.
yes.
So he's reaching over and just going, God.
I got a 19. I'm not gygaxing that at all. I swear to God.
That is 22.
It's like there's a little bit of resistance, but you still.
And when I do it, I'm just like, cut it out and throw it down.
Enough of that. Yeah, the guy's just like. Unknown what to do, he just takes a stance from.
Okay.
I'm just gonna end my turn there.
So,
Not to keep my rage.
Pack 3. Pack 3 is staring at you.
Just in case.
I want to say that they stop. I want to say when Johnson comes into view, they stop. But the one in yellow that you just struck, he looks over to the captain, bleeding with the gash markings that you've put on him, and the other guy who's got the gash mark you've put on him. And they look, like he looks up, he's like, "What do we do, Johnson? We're in such a bad situation. They came out of nowhere, and this one's already killed one of us. That one has too." I'll roll for an attack on you. It's gonna try and swing on you, just out of pure not knowing what to do. That's a miss. And like you'll see the red guy run over and like grab the spear and like look over at Johnson. That's where they stop. They're all focused on him to see what the next course of action is. We're gonna go to pack 3. Pack 3 is congealed of this man, this man, this man, and this man. What's gonna happen to you because they're kind of skewed through all this? He's gonna roll for an attack on that, the clone.
He can try.
That is a 14.
Misses.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Swings through. He's like, "What is this mimicry?" And you'll see him like, yeah, he's gonna stand there. He's gonna look at you really intensely. And this one has seen you run away with Mary and began to trail you. But he gets about 10 feet from you, and he's just got his spear trained, and he's just watching you and the settlers. "There's more back here! Trying to escape!"
No, there isn't.
Big burly man like you shouldn't be running around. Not like a pussy. What? Johnson shows up and you think you can run?
I don't know who Johnson is.
You're about to learn.
No, I'm not.
We'll
Bye.
see. So this one, you'll see him. He takes his sword up out of the goblin. Look up. "Sir, there's a goblin amongst them.
A goblin.
Leading the expedition, they say."
Jump him.
And this catches Johnson's ear, and he like, "What's the goblin's name?" And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh, come on.
Damn it, I didn't even.
I'm going to have the elk weave through, and I'm going to stand on top of him.
Yeah. So we've made it to Camp B. Guys, great session.
Do you want to take a picture of this?
Yeah, please take a
Hard
picture
way.
of this.
Oh, please, not even close.
Great session though. Great RP.
I'm gonna
Bruce, I loved it.
I'm gonna have the elk weave through.
Well, at least I get to start out the
I'll
next
stand on
round.
top of
You
him.
do get to start out the next round.
Alright, say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Gang, gang, gang.
What the hell was that?